Ah, dearie me. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Do 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 do. Hi! Hi everyone, that went live rather quickly. Good evening, bear with me, I'm just trying to wake up. I've just got a coffee in front of me, and I'm just putting the plunger down on the French press. Hang on. There we go. Thank you, Chris Jante. Thank you very much, Chris. Okay. There we go. Oops. Pop that there. What's the dog doing? She just flopped behind me, doing the floppy thing. Thank you, Mr. Vantes. Thank you. And Chris Jante and Bill Bob. Thank you, all of you. Welcome indeed, everyone. I hope you're having a nice evening. Welcome to it. Over here, I've just finished up the day of editing on the latest YouTube project, which takes the form of a video essay on its 6th week of work. I spent the first 3 weeks on the script part, cracking out about 30,000 words in total. Week 4, I was doing some audio recording for the video essay, getting to about the 45th minute, so both the audio recording and the cutting. So the video essay is pretty big, I'm afraid. It's being 30,000 words, it's more than 2 hours. It's like, fuck. So I managed to cut together 45 minutes in week 4, which I didn't think was too bad, frankly. And then what I did is I stopped what I was doing and I went back to the first 30 minutes, and on week 5 I started doing the visuals. The reason for that is that I do think that the channel is a bit starved for content, and I really would like to get the first 30 minutes done, at least so I can show you something. So, it's week number 6, and I'm quality assuring that work. So, I've got the first 30 minutes, and I'm just going through, rendering it, watching it, rendering it, watching it, rinse, repeat, until I can get as many errors as I won't get all the errors, because this is just a work in progress, but just as many as I can get until I'm comfortable that people can watch it. And then I'll probably just crack on and just keep pushing forward as far as I can. I would like to do it. I feel a bit time pressured, you see, because obviously The Forest 2 is coming out at the start of next year, so I don't feel like I can sit on this for like a year or whatever, because it's not that some of the talking points will be irrelevant, it's more that I'll have to re-record some of the things to now be in past tense rather than present tense. Sorry, can you bear with me? I'm fucking with my keyboard, that's why. Fucking biro underneath it. I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't sit flat on my desk. Thank you, Shannon, and Kalidus, and the Sauron Rising. Thank you. I hope not, Lady Raven. I really hope not. I'm going to level with you, though. It's a very big and scary project. It's fun, but it's big and it's scary. So, yes, as for this evening, though, I'm just going to trot about for a bit in DayZ. I must admit, I'm not super in the mood for DayZ right now, but Dinklebean made a server, and he asked me politely if I would play on it twice now, and I didn't want to be rude, so I figured I'd pop in and run about for a bit and see if it takes my fancy. So, yeah, the server is called DinkleZ, I believe it is. There is a... Actually, I don't know. I can't tell you enough about it to tell you how one joins. I assume someone who knows is probably going to be in the chat, and they'll say. But yeah, he's doing it's like an RP thing. I must admit, I'm not really super into RP. I'm probably just going to roam around and shoot people in the dick. Can I RP as someone who likes to shoot people in the dick? Thank you, Leo. Thank you very much, Leo. So, myself? Yeah. Oh, dear. But yeah, how is everyone? How are you all, chat? Might be a bit of an intimate stream this evening, unless somebody pops in to keep me company. Yeah. Isn't armor just a little RP? Depends on the server, but you don't... Beyond a bit of joking from there, here and there, we're not really playing roles. We're just running around shooting at AI. Okay. Thank you, Ilty. Thank you very much, Ilty. You know what? I've forgotten all the controls. I was playing it like armor. So I think the idea is, with this particular server, is that it's meant to be quite... what's the name of that DayZ mod from a long time? Was it 2017? Where it's a version of DayZ which is quite late? As in the infection raged and blew up and now civilization is trying to return, or whatever it is. Right, so I've got rags, beans... Okay, I've got to change this rather quickly. Will you start with your own dry bag? Extravagant. Okay. Was it 2077? Everyone was a hobo, weapons are rare. Yeah, something like that. Welcome, Mr. Beatbox. Welcome indeed. So, looks like the sun will be going down soon. Twittenroo says, how did the plumber here for most of the day? He was talking about fishing a lot. It was quite interesting. What type of fishing did he do, Twitten? Thank you, Maggio. Hi there, Duckslayer. Hope you're well. Okay. You bet I smell like cinnamon sticks, drink gas. Right now, I probably smell... I don't know. Probably like sweat, to be honest. I've been lifting stuff, moving stuff around. VR's fun and all, but it does mean you got to fucking shimmy all the furniture out of the way. It all got squidged in the kitchen, and then I had to squidge it back. Right. Thank you, Alam Nora. Thank you, Alam Nora. And Romeo. Thank you. Okay, so what am I doing? So... Good, we've got the map still. Airdrop over there. Castle base over there. Traders military. So there's a military trader. Green Mountain trader. Okay. Is the Clem trader? No, but there's one at Krastanov. Boats and fishing trader. Okay. Okay, we should always pop in there once we've got a bit of stuff. Right. I'm going to pop... Could go to Berezino. I'm close enough. Let's start moving in that general direction, shall we? Thank you, Double Quarter Pounder. Thank you, Double Quarter Pounder. What's that called again? Sorry, where you've missed a bunch of power generator. You've missed a bunch of letters in the words there, yet you can still read it. Twittenroo says, not sure of the type. He was talking about the fish he had caught and fighting them, and endless amounts of fishing supplies. Cool. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Twittenroo. You get down to the lake, and it's definitely a hobby for the tradesman. Like, I would be on a lake, and there'd be transit vans everywhere. And, you'd have bricklayers and plumbers. Why? Because it's an expensive hobby, and the tradesmen are the ones with the, money. Oh yes, I forgot to change my name. I'm Survivor2 in the chat. Which means I can harass people and they won't even know it's me. Okay. Dinkle Z Bioradiation was the name of the server. So Dinklebean has made it. It's like a sort of... So there are Zs. It's like a futurist version where I think resources are a bit more scarce. Fuck, there's loads of them. Hell, hold on. Thank you, Jurassic. Thank you very much, Jurassic. I need to find some sort of weapon. Not sure I'll find one here. Is that the one Q tweaked? Did he? I don't know anything. Did Quebec help tweak it? Okay. I'll probably get kicked soon as Survivor. Oh, yeah? Right. Well, that's when I go to Twitter and whip up a mob, because that's how you're meant to do it these days, isn't it? Okay, what's that? Suit jacket, 30 slots. You know what, that might actually be worth grabbing. 30 slots, yeah, it's slightly larger, and also it's not bright red, which is a bit of a oof. Speaking of oof, where did I just put the knife? Did it go in the bag? Jeans? Yeah, must have done. There we go. Put it in my hands. Anyway, for the people just joining then, please know that on the YouTube side of things, I'm on the 6th week of work on a video essay project, and I'm currently quality assuring the first 30 minutes. The audio's done, the visuals are mostly done. I'm just trying to polish it and get it ready so that I can give the link to the chat, give the link to the patrons, give the link to the Twitch subs, and at least you have something to watch. Unfortunately, I apologize in advance, it's not a type of script that can be broken up into pieces, so it's going to stop very abruptly. And then the forest... Thank you, Formiga. In short, I started playing some open-world survival games, and then noticed that a few of them, not many of them, but a few of them, were putting in stories. But it surprised me how late they were putting in the stories, like some of them only a few months before their final launch. And I wondered, would there be any quirks in doing that? Would there be any weirdness? So it was kind of in the back of my brain, like, what happens when you try to put on a story onto, well, this, for example. How would you do that? What would that look like? And so I got the opportunity to see it with Subnautica. It was a bit iffy in places, but I think they did quite well. I got some answers to those questions. And then, again, wasn't like a plan. I didn't do this as a plan. It's just I fell into it. I then tried The Forest, which was from 2014, I think, yeah? Or was it 15? When was this early access? So what's going on? Why X? There we go. C, sorry. I was pressing Z. No, don't worry. I won't do any spoilers for Subnautica or The Forest. Anyway, so I played it. I played The Forest, wondering what did it do? How does its story work? And it melted my brain. And at the end of the stream, the chat could see that it melted my brain. Because some of the decisions were so strange, so bizarre, that I just kind of want to talk about how weird they are. I'm looking for some sort of, like, tool, something I can smack the zombies with, which isn't a dagger. Tokenor says, I hate Solnichny. Get out of there ASAP. Go to Starry Sabor. Oh, no. Not going to Starry Sabor, are you mental? Well, I don't know if it's a trade site here, but Starry Sabor is one of the most dangerous locations on a DayZ map, traditionally. Probably the most dangerous. At least with Northwest Airfield, you've got a wide open space, but Starry? Fucking murder central. Oh no! Can I climb this? V? F? No. Fat? Yes. Oh no, I can. Space. Okay. Why is it so empty? Yeah, I'm wondering that too. So, I think you can define, like bands? Is that correct? You can define, like, bands where you can loot and shit. Maybe this area is like a low loot area. I'll keep moving on to Berezzi. Oh, hello. Is that a military checkpoint? It is. Let's have a butcher's, shall we? It's only a light one, so I'm not going to find much. There's no tents, look. Oh, it's barely even a checkpoint. It's just a fucking bunch of empty tents. Alright. Never going to find anything here. Fucking empty bunkers. Indeed, this one's the standalone. So back in the mod days, this particular area, the whole coast road, would be quite dangerous. People would move at great speed with their cars, many of which actually have machine guns on the top, up and down the road at speed, especially if your server had disabled the debris on the road, which most of them did. which meant that you could circumvent large portions of the map by sticking to the coast. So well-armed bandits would drive up and down the road. So it was ill-advised to run around in the middle of the road, lest a Humvee with a machine gun rolls up. Okay. So yeah, over here things are fine. Yeah, just kind of cracked on with the editing. Plumber arrived yesterday to fix the... Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've just remembered something. Right. So, I am in a film, everybody. This is a rom-com. Can it be a romantic comedy without the romance? I don't know. But because I'm in a film and because I'm the main character of this film, obviously, I found on the ground whilst walking the dog 2 lottery tickets. And obviously they're going to be winning tickets. Let's have a look. So the draw just happened 20 minutes ago. What's the UK lottery numbers? I don't know who owns these. Okay. Euromillions lottery results? I don't know. There's so many of them. Jesus. Oh, coming soon. Oh, okay. Is it not drawn now? It says Wednesday. Today. When's the draw? Weird. Okay. We'll check momentarily. If I win the lottery on fucking stream... Although technically I don't think I'd win the lottery, would I? It would probably be paid for by card and therefore tracked to the person's name. Some sweaty bearded man is going to win the lottery. Yeah, lotto. What does it say? Yeah, just normal lotto, Wednesday. Okay. Oh, 9 o'clock. Okay, well, we got some time until I win the lottery. Oh, dear. Thank you, Stormkeeper and Sylvic. Hi there, Sylvic. I'm on Dinkle's server, by the way, Sylvic. He asked me nicely, and I thought I'd turn up just to give it a go. Although I'm going to level with you. I'm not 100% in the mood for DayZ right now. I figured I'd be polite. So I'm going to see if I can find some people and shoot them in the dick. Thank you, Simple. Okay. What's that? Is that a campsite? No, it's just like an industrial. What's it? Where's Berezino? Just up here, not too far. Okay. What else is going on? So yes, the plumber yesterday fixed the water. I found some lottery tickets literally in the street when I was walking the dog, just being blown around in the wind. I was pretty much alone. There was no one in sight, so... the dog is fine. She's just behind me, flopped on the sofa. There we go. You can see her behind her toy. She has a glowy collar that she was wearing, and she was scaring the piss out of all the other dogs on the dog walk. Yeah, she's fine. She's happy. Although her dog sitter isn't available this week, so she just sort of looks out the window with this forlorn stare, like... What's with the big fish on the couch? That's a gift from Dinklebean. I told him to buy me some fishing equipment. I think it was for Christmas. He just bought me a carp pillow. The rationale being it's probably the closest I'll get to a carp of that size. Cheeky bastard. Alright. Let's go up here. Keep your ears open for the sounds of any gunshots that we can hone in on. Nishne. Don't forget the lures. The lures? Oh, hello. No, it's a broken car. Wait, where am I? Oh, this is a new place, isn't it? This used to just be like a farmhouse and an orchard. New as in years ago now, of course. Thank you, Gambrinius. Thank you very much, Gambrinius. So what do I need then? It's not really residentials. What's that there? A compass? I'll take it anyway. Ah. So yeah, I don't really need residentials right now. So I'm going to get some water from the well, move through here rather quickly, and keep going to Berezino towards the hospital, where I'm probably be able to find some decent medical stuff. I need to check the sheds, definitely, for pickaxes and spades. Like that one. Thank you, Progression. Is the DayZ standalone worth it? I'm afraid that's a complicated question with no direct, easy answer. It is relatively minimalist now, and the time of DayZ has long since passed. The time of DayZ was 2013. So, the trouble is, it relies on the interactions, both hostile and not, between people that you encounter. And the more time passes, the more likely it is that they'll just be hostile, with no, I'm friendly, don't shoot, encounters. That can be remedied if you have like a private server or RP, which I think this one is, but, and also, furthermore, if you've played other survival games with more features, you might find this one a bit sparse, where the goal is primarily just stay alive. Base building is not properly, well, it is in, but it's not to the degree of something like Rust. It's not to the specificity of something like 7 Days to Die with its, Blood Moon mechanics and all that jazz. If you're into minimalist survival stuff, then, yeah, you'll probably enjoy it. But again, I need to caveat with the fact that, unfortunately, the late is the hour for this type of game. Do I have company? Yeah, I mean, the story of what happened to... I pretty much repeat it all the time, or variants of it. The story of what happened to this game is kind of fascinating. First to the scene, and then sort of tripped up by a myriad of technical issues, which that their competitors did not face. So the market kept expanding and changing and moving on, with this one trying to sort of capitalize on the... Ooh, that backpack might actually be bigger than the one I've got, or is it a dry bag? Tried to do some video essays on DayZ, but some of them weren't very good. Okay. But yeah, this game put the open world survival stuff where you just trying to stay alive in a civilization that has fallen. It really put that on the map. The zombies weren't just enemies that you gun down Call of Duty style. It's a case of just stay alive as long as you can in a world gone to hell. With other people doing the same. Could be heroes trying to help you, could be bandits trying to rob you. I thought the, it must be a mod, or maybe I did it wrong. I was trying to do the execute. Oh, she had some cat food, I think it is. You know the execute move, where you put the blade to their neck? Okay. What does that mean? 110 to the bottom right. Is that my humanity score? Let's back out over here. What am I doing? I need to focus on being a bit more efficient here. Let's bypass all of this. Head back to, head to Berezino while we still got the light. Take the hat? Nah. In fact, frankly, I should take this hat off. Wear as many Wear as many muted colours as you can. There we go. Skin and quarter. No, thank you. Thank you, Danger Banal. Thank you very much, Danger Banal. Oh, tractor. So for those just joining, this is Dinklebean's server called DinkleZ. He's made a role-playing server. I'm sure there's a way to join, but I'm not entirely sure what that way is. I think there's a Discord group or something and a form that you fill in. And then he turns up at your house with like one of those folding massage tables and some olive oil. And says, get to work. I assume. I don't know. Okay. I'm struggling to find stuff right now. This must be a rather light area insofar as equipment. Okay. We'll go this way. Also, hi there, Zam. Hi there indeed. Yeah, we'll head over to the hospital. It's going to be dark soon. I don't have a torch yet. Oh. And thank you, Gur and Progression, Gambrinius and Danger Banal. So yeah, on the editing front, everything's fine. Yeah, trying to think if there's anything really going on at the minute. Not much. Who's oiling up who? Well, I assume you oiling up Dinklebean if you want onto his server. Can I skin the zombie? I think so? Must be a mod. Right, there we go. I'm here. Is that a farmhouse? If it is, it might be worth checking out just in case it has a shotgun. Okay. How quickly do you start starving to death? I've probably got some time. Probably got another 20 minutes or so. Okay. How's the dog doing? She's good. 1 minute. Let me just, where is she? See if I can get her on for you. She's back there, just chilling. Might be a bit hard to spot because she's lying behind her toy. Yeah, we were just playing on the sofa with that Chewy toy. Yeah, there is a barn. Let's go check that out. Okay. How you doing? How are you doing, Sam? Are you alright? How are the farm dogs and kitty? Okay. Did I sort the sink? I think so, Moon. The plumber cursed under his breath considerably whilst installing a new tap. The tap is comically large. It's like 4 or 5 times larger than the prior tap, but it's brand new. Although, considering the landlord / landlady, it wouldn't surprise me to learn that it's the cheapest tap that they had on sale. Okay, I do require some food. Nothing. How strange. 1 minute. Pop that away. What's this here? Processed meat, seasoned to taste. Sam says, hang on. I'm very well, just back from a workout. A cat has ditched me. My warm lap has been replaced by the fire in the living room. Aw. Cool, hope your workout went well. There we go. Right, so bit of food, bit of water. Let's go this way. No, I never did old school RuneScape. My first MMO type stuff was weirdly not even an MMO, it was Neverwinter Nights. There were some sizable multiplayer scenes with servers with only like 30 people tops on them, but about 50-60 people playing regularly. And after that, after a falling out that I had with a friend group, I switched over to a new game that had just been released at the time. Well, it had been released for a few months. Called World of Warcraft. And then I proceeded to play World of Warcraft every single day for about 5 years. Okay. Ah. That'll do. Keep my head warm. Badly damaged there. Thoughts on pike fishing? I've never tried it, I'm afraid. I've never caught one. I'm not sure if the lakes that I'm going to even have pike in there. Thank you, Mithres. Thank you very much, Mithres. Never got sucked into New Worlds? No, sorry, I had a fly on me. My time in MMOs is over. 5 years in WoW is more than enough. I've done my time. Okay. Thank you, Tricky. Thank you very much, Tricky. Hello. I'm guessing someone locked him in here. They ran through and shut the door, didn't they? Ooh, some matches. That's quite useful. I'm bleeding. 1 second. Quickly patch that up. No, I'm not sure what that is, Moon. Dicarstic says, I managed to get the WoW monkey off my back too, and will never go back to an MMO again. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I'm off the wagon now. Not interested in loot and Okay, of course Dinkle had shit like this. Right, okay. Okay. Can I even, like, hang on. Where is this? What type of item is this? Okay, so I can, in a pinch, if I get fucking attacked, I can at least... Yeah, I can at least put it in my inventory. It's a belt, okay. Yeah, if I'm getting chased through the woods by bandits, I can at least take this off and fucking hide. But yeah, WoW. Oh, I see. Western Pools is a fishery. No, I'm not familiar with it, sorry. But yeah, WoW was fun. Enjoyed it. Did lots of stuff in it. Mounts were my poison, collecting mounts. Yeah. I also, I played a main quite a lot. I maybe occasionally played alts, but frankly, I was just on a main, like 5 years straight on one character, more or less. I got, what was it? I think it was like 380 days played. You know when you type /played and you see the exact amount of time that you've been online? It was something like 380 something days. So, rookie numbers, yeah. Yeah. But like just for one single character. What was my main? It was a priest. Pre-spell power days. For those who don't know what that means, back in the day, there was healing power and damage power, which meant that if you were a healer all the time, you couldn't really do any damage outside of, you know, just fighting solo. So, oh my god, you were so fragile. Like, if one extra mob was pulled, you were dead. However, so you had that substantial downside. But the plus side is, if you were a healer, especially a competent healer, you never, ever had to wait for a group. Like, you were... Grab that one. Grab that holy priest. Grab them. Because they were often gold dust. Thank you, Faranir. Thank you very much, Faranir. Yeah, rogues, mages, whatever. Dime a dozen. Decent healers. Oh shit, where's my knife? Is he coming my way? I've lost him for now. Thank you, Faranir. Undead priest? Forsaken. Indeed, Fenris. Same. Thank you, Char. Thank you very much, Char. Yeah, good fun, though. Good fun indeed. But then, I think it was from Burning Crusade onwards, they combined healing and magic damage into just spell power, which made it absurdly, well, much easier. It was no longer, oh my god, what the fuck, I can't even take on this non-elite mob solo. Thank you, Char. Right, I'm not doing very well so far, am I? That's a lumber... No, is that the lumber... What's this? Is that a farm? I need to get weapons. There's a military camp over by the hospital in Berezino. Zam says, my head hurts so much Monday morning, I think there was too much rum Sunday night. Yeah? Yeah, you were drinking quite a bit of rum. I can't remember, Nero. It's been too long, sorry. Okay, it's getting dark quite quickly. Why is there a unicorn sticking out of my crutch? Why isn't there a unicorn sticking out of your crutch? Also, I realise this probably isn't very helpful. Dinkle's like, yeah, come play, like be on the role-playing server. And then here's me role-playing as like a crazy person, just running around with this on. In my defence, he put it in. Okay. Oh shit, go to bed, Josh. Or rather, when you can get to bed, I hope you sleep quickly. 3 in the morning where you are and you can't sleep. Rest well soon, Josh. Oh yes, when's the lottery? I'm winning the lottery in 20 minutes, everybody. I'm living in a rom-com. I literally found 2 lottery tickets just blowing around in the wind in the street. My eyesight was drawn to them because they were so neatly folded. They weren't like crumpled. They were just perfectly neatly folded. So I'm like, oh, these have fallen out of someone's pocket. Actually, can I? I can. Cool, take care, Josh. Have a good one. Beg your pardon. Right. There's quite a few Zs. I wonder if the Z number has been inflated. Okay. Do I think DayZ is in a better place than when I wrote the essay on it a few years back? Oh, definitely. Definitely. The fact that players can now come in and shape it to what they would prefer means that we can actually get the game into a state that almost is what it was back in the mod. Almost. A few key components are missing, notably missions. But yeah, definitely. Like, it's really hard to sell now just how bare bones it was when it came out in early access. Really a lesson for be careful what you go into early access with. You gotta make sure your base mechanics are there. That's something that they actually said themselves eventually in a sort of post-mortem. Yeah, okay. In a sort of post-mortem. I watched like a conference that they did. Yeah, you've got to make sure your base mechanics are sorted. Hell, I would go further and say that your development effectively is kind of over when you enter early access. Small changes from that point onwards. That's not necessarily true, but it's more like a mindset. Hang on. As in, don't go into early access so early that you haven't even figured out the basics. Culling. You've got to have everything sorted before your customers see it, because first impressions matter a lot. And it's getting quite dark. How many people didn't play the DayZ mod and saw a janky piece of shit DayZ standalone with no zombies and just dismissed it and never went back to it? They never... Fuck. They never saw how cool it was. You know? Anyway, blah blah blah. Made these points a billion times. I'm sure the audience is sick of them. I'm struggling to find anything. Let's try and... Yeah, ignore this place. Let's get up to... I can't lock him away. Just run past him. Does my unicorn have a name? Let's go, Mr. Snugglebum. Oh, fuck. That's not going to hold him because there's a door to my left. Hector, yes. Hector the pink unicorn. What's that? Set of gloves, I think. God damn it. Yeah, there's quite a few Zs. Quite a few indeed. Right. Thank you, Arnie. Thank you very much, Arnie. Quite close, though. Just rest for a second. Maybe have a quick drink. So, yeah, for those just joining, I'm just playing on a server called DinkleZ, which is Dinklebean, so from Holdfast Nations at War. His RP, DayZ server. I'm sure he would appreciate you joining if you wanted to. Hang on. Has anyone found any of the new enemy types? New enemy types. That's ominous. Survivor 2 taunts the admin. Dinklebean smells. How can I get myself kicked? How can I get myself kicked? Your half-fast game is average at best. You were. I'm sure he's probably clocked that it's me. Right. He's very good at catch, though. Is that a euphemism? Years of perfecting my terrible status on Hildfast to be called average. Here lies Survivor 2, yes. 1 minute, yeah, so when's this lottery? I've got to win the lottery in 13 minutes, I think. Sorry, for those just joining, I've got lottery tickets in front of me. Right, let's go. Oh, should I? Yeah, sorry, let me fiddle with it for you. Phrasing. Scene filters. Wait. There we go. If I do this. No, that's not it. This. Okay, so I've made it a little smidge brighter for you. Let's do that. So you can now see more stuff than I can see. Right. For me, it's fucking dark. Okay. Oh yeah, good point. Maybe I can't mention the lottery tickets because it's like gambling and shit. Yeah, hang on. I have 2 napkins that have flown in front of me with numbers written on them. Right. Yeah, I think the Z numbers have been boosted, haven't they? That's kind of cool. Well, I need to find more shit. Maybe that's the idea, because the gameplay is late in, loot is reduced. Let's go check out the hospital. If there's nothing in there... Well, actually, that doesn't mean shit. I mean, people could have just looted the hospital. Like, there's no way people are going to leave Berezino Hospital alone. Thank you, Comshays. Thank you very much, Comshays. There's also a small military thing over there. If I can find a pistol. Thank you, Lilandria. Thank you very much, Lilandria. Stay away from her. Hi there, Lilandria. Hope you're very well. And Hitman and Deblay. Thank you very much. And Oris. Thank you, Oris. Let's check out the supermarket first. What am I role-playing as? I'm role-playing as a man having a midlife crisis. is loot respawns. So if it works the same way that it does in normal standalone, the answer is yes, but it's controlled by two databases, with the positions of everything being recorded until it gets destroyed. So it sort of degrades. If it's left alone, then it's destroyed, and then it re-enters the database and spawns somewhere else. So the whole idea is that everything's persistent. So you pick up something, drop it on the floor, and it will stay there. Whereas in the mod, everything just kind of cycles around you. So you move through an area, and stuff literally spawns in front of you. Which is a big problem. It was a huge problem in the mod. It meant that you could just run out of an area, run back in, and all the shit's respawned. This led to the problem of loot cycling airfields, where people would just go back and forth, and, you know, a little short while later, you're fully armed. Okay. Ooh, morphine. We'll grab that. A police jacket, 30 slots. It's a bit bright. No, let's keep this one. It's the same. There we go. 30 to 30. Oh, hello. There's a pistol. It is an M-lock. Is that meant to be a Glock? Yeah, it is. A Glock. A damaged Glock. Me too, AJ's. Although, I'm going to admit, I was never really that into Overpoch or Overwatch or whatever it is. I think guns up every cow's bumhole was a bit too much. You gotta have things... You gotta have some things that are rare, just to appreciate them. Oh, it's pissing it down. If all the rare guns are common, then what do you covet? I can't see fucking shit. Can you... Hang on. Ooh, okay. Smoke grenade. Z over there. This is Chernarus. The map is Chernarus. Is that everything? Just a single tent? My brain thought there were more. Okay. We'll check out the front of the hospital. Yeah, Toknor. I mean, I can only speak for the servers that I played on, but yeah, the thermal sites were very quickly modded out. Yeah, thermal sites were a bit... There was almost no defense. You could just get spotted from a stupid range and nothing you could do. Okay. Let's go this way. Nurse's dress. Leave that alone. I can always craft some rags if I get desperate for bandages, but I think I'm okay for the moment. For those just joining the stream, yeah, I'm just roaming around on Dinklebean's DayZ server for a bit. Paper. Paper? Can you write on this? Has someone written on this? No. Just normal paper. I'm guessing somebody opened a couple of boxes of bullets, dropping the paper on the floor. Okay. Wazami, I can't think of a specific instance, but we did have that problem from time to time in the... I know we had that problem a few years ago in Rust. The problem was people would trickle into the area where we built our bases, which meant that we were basically put under siege by people coming to either shoot us or talk to us or whatever. It became a bit of a problem with a survival game with a sedentary nature where you're set up in one zone and you don't roam. At least in this sort of game, if there are stream snipers, I can just outpace them. I can just put on a delay and just keep moving. And hell, that actually works in my favour a lot because I can then just rapidly wheel around and gun them down before they realise that I've done that. If you do it right, of course. But yeah, if in something like Rust where your base doesn't really move, was a bit of a problem. Okay. Damn, like, fuck all. I mean, I didn't check the upper level. I should check the upper level. And this office over here. And also it's cold. Stay warm inside for a bit until the rain stops. Did I check this room? I did check this room. Picked clean. Right. Did I check this one? Yeah, fucking... Thank you, 04 Joe. Thank you very much, 04. Okay. Hi there, Sloth. Welcome indeed, Sloth. Welcome. Hope you're okay. And thank you, Ten Bear, before that. I don't know. Which one's Disco Elysium, Giant? I can't remember. Which game is that? Is that the same as Rings of Elysium? The PUBG type game? What was that? Was that a dude? No, it's just the light from the trees there. D&D like RPG. Ah. Not familiar, I'm afraid. Don't know. Depends if it's any good. Paramedic jacket. How big is that? 42. Yes, actually. At this point, I shouldn't really min-max for camouflage. Let's just, yeah, get rid of this. Just try to get as much as I can. Anything that I can't use now, I can sell when I get to the trader. Which will let me purchase things that I can use. Hi there, Mag. Hope you're okay. Yeah, Berezino's hospital has always been a bit of a pain. It's too difficult to defend, and it's very easy to get snuck up on from pretty much any direction, so... Yes. Let's get back inside. Indeed, it is, Baconator. It is. You can't fuck up your YouTube schedule if you don't have a schedule. Taps Temple. Sorry, just gonna pour a quick drink. Yeah, fuck, my videos take fucking ridiculous, don't they? So I'm on week 6 on the latest one, and it's so big. Fuck. And before that, I spent 3 weeks on a cartoon that's been on and off the back burner for literally years. I don't even know what I'm doing with that, to be honest. I'm trying my best, but... Okay. Thank you, Zam. Thank you for saying so. Okay. Blue Seer, I was, but I regret to inform that I fell out of habit. I need to do that again. I was trying to do one scene of the D&D animation each morning, sipping coffee, but then just the habit dropped, and now I need to pick it up again. Thank you, Connie. Thank you for saying so. Right, what am I doing? Right, the rain has stopped, so I can move again. I'm not going to freeze. There is a police station down there. I should probably check that out, see if I can find some bullets. Wait, what's that? Oh, no, is that a police station? What's that symbol? We'll check that out, see what's there. Thank you for saying so, Baconator. Yeah, no, I'm thrilled that people like them. Thank you, Coyote. Thank you very much, Coyote. Last time I was playing DayZ, I came down this stairwell and there was a dude, and I gunned him. I shot him in the chest with a shotgun, and I had that pang of sort of regret that I felt back years ago playing DayZ. He was just another survivor like me, and I panicked and I just killed him. Took away days of gameplay for him. Don't think I ever learnt who he was. Let's go, quick. Oh, did he shoot first? Is my memory hazy? One second. Keep moving down here. Thank you for saying so, Mixed. Yeah, I remain thrilled. It is a police station. I remain thrilled that people think so. Oh god, it looks like it's been looted to hell. It remains a continual source of delight and also vindication, because yeah, if you just take the time to cut things together a little bit, drop the chaff, ignore the typical YouTuber advice about stretching things out and intros and outros, sod that, useless. Ooh, handcuff keys. Keep those handy. A taser. Does it have any ammunition? Last time I played DayZ, I managed to negotiate taser ammunition off a dude. It was his only thing. He had a taser and he basically disarmed himself. So predictably, I just tased him. I feel I was teaching him a lesson. What's that? Ooh, is that M9? Not the correct flavor of magazine. A Spas 12. It's a French shotgun, combat shotgun, manufactured by Italian firearms company Franchi from 1979 to 2000, made famous by the film Jurassic Park. Right. Does it have any ammunition? Nope. Keep it in my hand, though. I might be able to scare somebody. Right, we're getting closer to shooting people in the nuts territory. If I can get some handcuffs and some rubber bullets, I can shoot them in the nuts and then rob them. Although rubber bullets tend to be a bit of a mixed bag. Is it damaged, or is that just... Yeah, it is. It's damaged. It's all scuffed. It's dark. I'm having trouble seeing shit. Hi there, Birdie. Hi there indeed. I hope you're very well. For those just joining, I'm on Dinklebean, the Holdfast guy. I'm on his DayZ server, which is called DinkleZ. I'm sure he'd appreciate your company if you wanted to play. It's an RP server, so I think the idea is that everyone's supposed to, like, try to... Was that a gunshot? Am I going crazy? Try to preserve your life. Don't just throw it away. There's also like a rule about radios, so you can't use TeamSpeak to communicate with each other about combat shit if you're more than a kilometer away. Like, yeah, you gotta be like, no radio metagaming using TeamSpeak. And there's some 10-minute rule about like getting back into combat after 10 minutes after you run away or something. Not sure why. Maybe Dinklebean can answer that. But I don't need 10 minutes to shoot someone dead, it's fine. Backpack. Maybe a bigger one than the one I've got. Oh yeah, Major? Good to hear it though. Yeah, there are so many emergent moments and cool stories that you can pick up in this type of game. Everyone had their stories. Okay. Just a bit nervous because if I get snuck up on, I'm in trouble. Do I prefer the DayZ mod as it used to be or the standalone? I don't know. I'm going to be honest, probably just purely due to the fact that everyone was very new to it back in the day. Probably the mod. The features of the standalone have trouble replicating the really important thing, which is having an audience that's into it. The fact that no one knew what they were doing, the fact that people would drop in confused and they didn't know what the buttons were or where to find the right guns, really led to that sense of, oh god, what the fuck? I'm in a zombie apocalypse, what the fuck do I do? Whereas these days, what do? You spawn, beeline it, straight to an airfield, get a gun, go to a trader, sell shit. Everyone knows the meta because everyone's done it already. When the game launched in early access in December of 2013, the standalone, sorry, you had a new flood of people, and that helped, but obviously that was almost 10 years ago. It's a game that requires... It's going to sound rude. I'm not trying to be rude. It's a game that requires naive people. Or rather, people who are not familiar with the meta. People who aren't familiar with being betrayed. Because then the sting of the betrayal is that much more spicy. Like, you trust someone and then they turn on you. And it's like, oh! Like, you think about that for days afterwards. Or, like, you shoot someone and then you feel really, really guilty. Because, like, I just killed a dude. He was playing for, like, 2 weeks and then I killed him. You know, does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, the rawness of it. When it's fresh and new. It's hard to replicate that with just feature set. Go ahead, Yvonne. You have the ultimate betrayal story. So long as it's not too long, go ahead, Yvonne. I'm just going to switch off the light filter now because it's daylight so I can see shit. So I just put on a filter that I can't see, but you can. There we go. Right. Okay, so I've managed to find a shotgun, but no ammunition. So let's move to the other police station down the road. I'm going to have to find some more food. I've got some beans. That'll keep you going for now. Martin says, my favourite one is where we had a notorious bandit on the server, and he was hunting well-liked players. We ended up in Severograd with around 5 or 6 guys on Overwatch. Was a great and nerve-wracking fight. Yeah? Nice. Birdie says, I remember the betrayal of Soviet trying to get into the barn by pretending to be friendly, only for Cuppy to scream over Tom's mic that they were going to murder us. Hey! I was... You can't trust Cuppy, Birdie. You can trust me. You should have just let me in. Me and Tom are the nicest people. Nicest people. Birdie, you're missing out the better part of the story. Tell them the second half. What did you do in sheer animalistic panic when you realised that me and Tom were outside with automatic weapons? What did you do next, Birdie? Birdie says, then my base mate threw a grenade into our own base. Yep. We didn't even have to break in. They both blew themselves up in sheer terror, trying to throw a grenade out the window at us. Yvonne says, first time loading in, ran into town and heard a Ural coming down. I tried to hide. 6 heavily armed guys get out and go hunting. They were using voice chat to taunt me and they found me. They brought me to the truck, put me in with another Bambi, got taken to the road very far northwest of past the airfield and was told to get out. I was guided on how to by voice. The bandits gave us axes and told us to kill one another while they watched. We were told that the winner gets a prize. I won with broken legs. They gave you morphine, an aspirin and a bike. 125 meters down the road, they shot you in the back of the head with a sniper. Well, they did give you a prize. They didn't lie. But yeah, like shit like that. It's memorable shit that the developers didn't put in. The developers had nothing to do with it. They just put down a map and some toys, and people started fucking about. You know. That's the difficult thing to replicate. You need people who are new to it and who find it interesting. Where did that dude go? Okay. Oh yes, check the lottery numbers. Yes, I've got to win the lottery, everybody. 1 second. Right. Check my lottery numbers. Not even my lottery tickets. Birdie, I literally found lottery tickets in the street. Because it's a romantic comedy, I'm about to win the lottery. Let's have a look. No, I don't want to play the lottery. Just tell me the numbers. Results. Here we go. Check my numbers. Okay, here we go. For a total of 2 million... I shouldn't hype it up because Twitch is going to get angry. So, sorry, how does this work? Numbers. Which line do I read? Hang on. Do I read up or down? Oh, I see. So this is actually multiple. So this isn't just one play. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So someone bought like 6 games, I guess. So how do I? Okay. Do they have to be in the exact order, or can they be in any order? I'm just gonna type the numbers in. Well, there's like 6 rows. I'm not typing them all in. Fuck that shit. Oh, fuck it. Add lines. So they played 6 times, I think? Oh, fuck me. Hang on. They must have been really tired. 40, 41, 42, 43. I think someone was having a tough day. Hang on. This guy just went up fucking sequentially, like on half his tickets. Okay. Okay. Okay, nearly done. Sorry, bear with me. Just entering 6 rows of numbers to determine if our stranger who dropped the ticket just had the worst day of his life. There we go. Now what? So check. I just click check. Check Wednesday. Ah, nothing. Nothing. There we go. No, he got 1 number right on every single row, and that's it. Ah, dear. Anyway. Yeah, I know. How much did this guy pay? Does it say? How much does it cost? Okay, he paid 12 quid to play 6 times, I think. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dearie me. How does it work in the UK? Here in the US, you need a receipt to big wins. I'm going to assume, yeah, if this were a winning lottery ticket, I'm sure it would be named, you know. There's no... He probably paid it via card, didn't he? Hang on. What's that? Sorry. Mag says, I got informed... So Mag is on the server. 1 second. I got informed you will be banned. You'll need to change your name to Not Survivor. Do I say, screw you, pig? Just, do I tempt him? No, I know. I'm not Womble. I'm, Kenneth. Kenneth. Chat, help me out here. Kenneth what? Kenneth. Kenneth, Keith Smith. Oh dear. Kenny Loggins. No. Kenneth Smith. Ah, it worked. It worked. They'll never catch me. They'll ban Kenneth Smith and all. Jesus Christ. Hang on. Come on in. Ouch. Loot does seem very thin on the ground on this server, doesn't it? Like nothing in every single one? Maybe I need to go far afield. Maybe this entire area isn't part of the band where you can find stuff. Okay, let's head further north in order to get to the police station, where I'll see if I can find shells for my bang bang gun. I'm not going to be able to shoot people in the dick without a gun. Okay. Oh shit. There's a lot of Zeds, actually. I shouldn't get overconfident. Shit. Got a problem. I've got quite a few Zeds on me and the inability to run. Quickly dive in here for a second. I can't fight multiples, you see. Ooh, duct tape. That's handy. Grab that. Wait till they calm down. Alright. Yes, if the Zeds knock you out, then you're fucked. Right, we'll head that way. Look at this precious. Anyway, for those just joining, yeah, I'm just on Dinklebean's DayZ server for the evening. Today I was working on the video essay for the forest. Hopefully it will be interesting when it's done. I'm sort of going through it and yeah, just trying to process / analyze the plot in a way that I hope will be interesting. The long story short is the fact that it's made in a very strange way that makes it stand out quite significantly from other games of its type. Not even of its type, but like of the genre in general. And the reason why it's so weird, I'm going to save because I'm going to sort of put that in the notes at the end as a summary. But in short, it's been made in a bizarre way. Okay. Is there a mod that increases the durability of the tools in DayZ? I'm sure there is. If not, then probably people have made their own custom tools with more durability. Did I lose her? Oh, oh no! Oh no! Have I been? Oh no! I thought they were gonna kick me for my name. Wouldn't put it past them. Birdie, sorry. How is Haddock? How is your CAT? Can I stab people with the trusty steed's horn? A good idea. Haddo is good, says Birdie. He threw up last night. Oh, that's not good. Oh dear. Hope he's okay. That's the town hall, isn't it? Whatever it is. Another police station is there. Quite some distance. Oh, a hairball. Ugh. Grim. Is this where we can find the, Yeah, right. I'm a man having a mental breakdown, everyone. Okay. Keep going. Yeah, there's lots of Zs. Let me just plan this. Let's go... go this way and then down. I don't really need to loot anything from these particular buildings. Fun fact, over here, this... where was it? Sorry. Fuck. I think it was here. I use this area quite frequently for its, to bury loot boxes and shit, as in crates and stuff, because I could actually use these hedgerows quite easily to hide myself pretty much the entire way, and then get to an area where I could bury stuff without having too much difficulty retrieving it, because Berezino is so close to most of the spawn areas. So I used to go there and bury lots of bullets and guns and stuff. Birdie says, I sent you pictures of Haddock, and you never responded. Oh dear. I will look at pictures of... Are they on... Okay, hang on. She wants me to look at Twitter. Like a zoomer. Okay, hang on. Let's have a look. Thank you, Ambitious Penguin. Well, Birdie, you're a mod. Put them in the bloody chat. Okay. Oh, look at him. Yo, he's so cute. He's so photogenic. Look at him. Oh. He's very cute. Very, very cute. Oh, I see. Yeah, good point. Yeah, you got the background. No, I get it. I get it. Okay. Yeah, he's very cute. Okay, so let's try and get to that police station. Grab a weapon. Wonder where I can find people. I probably need to go deeper and land. Okay. Thank you, Viper. Thank you very much, Viper. One second. This way to get to the police station. Also keep my eyes peeled for food. Once I have a gun, I should be able to hunt deer for food. Alright, direct north from here. Whoop. Yeah, I would like to get a CAT birdie, but alas, I'm allergic to them, which is a bit of a shame. Ooh, a barrel. Badly damaged. Still, I'll remember that this is here, so I can bury shit if I need to, say, like bury decent weapons or whatever. Ouch. A wrench, don't need that. Okay. Birdie says, if I ever travel, if I ever travel, sorry, I'll let you come and cuddle him to see if you die. Thank you for the offer. Thank you, Amrude. Thank you very much, Amrude. Pardon me, miss. Damn it, there's barely any gear. He says with a Spas 12 shotgun on his back. Where's the guns? Nothing here but these assault rifles. Some wellies? Thank you, Cries. Thank you very much, Cries. Birdie, you're welcome to pop into the team speak if you wanted to banter. I could always do with the company. Hang on. Tell me about your day.
Hello.
Hello, Birdie.
Hello.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good? What time is it over there?
Tired. Well, it's like 20 past 10.
Mm.
I'm an hour ahead.
What time do you typically go to bed these days?
Well, I am of the Gen Z.
You are, actually.
Means I have a good sleeping schedule.
When you get back from your raving,
Yeah, that's
Your-
very much
your
what I do.
glow sticks swinging, yeah.
That's very Gen Z.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably go to bed in an hour or something. I don't know.
Fair dues. How's
Yeah.
the cat? All good?
He's good.
He's
I
good?
think he's bed right now, but wait.
My one's flopped behind me. I think she's in dreamland. Yeah, she's gone.
He'll know the sound of it, and he'll literally. Hi. Oh my god. Yeah, no, he's good. He threw up.
Yeah,
Rode up.
hairball, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
He
dear.
does that, and you never notice it until right when I was meant to leave for uni, and I look by my on the side of my bed, and I'm like, ah.
So what do you do when that happens? Do you have to clean it up? Do you let it dry and then clean it up, or
No, I just clean it up.
just clean it up? Do you have like doggy you know poop bags for dogs?
No,
I've
I
never
just
seen a
I
hairball.
just take a bit of paper towel and I pick it up, and then
Okay.
I get a wet rag and I clean it off.
That's pretty grim.
You see, I got wooden floors. I cannot let that dry up, or there's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be fucking
Ooh, fresh barrel.
marks.
Yeah, Lulu's got herself a plastic, there's a plastic mat in the corner with one of those puppy pads, so if she absolutely can't get outside for whatever reason,
Yeah.
at least she's not going to shit on the carpet.
Oh.
Then I just grab it by the corners and wrap it up in a plastic thing and put it in the bin.
It's so wonderful that we don't talk that often anymore, and now that we are talking, we're talking about how we take care of our
We
animals.
don't
shit.
talk that often anymore. You're continually spamming me all afternoon.
but
I
that's
was
not
trying to
like-
work and you're spamming me on Steam. What was it you were talking about?
You replied.
Because I was being fucking. I was trying to work and typing, and Birdie's like,
You-
Soviet, Soviet, Soviet. Look at this Soviet. Then
Can
you
I
sent me a
just say-
picture of something.
Can I just say to the chat, Soviet doesn't know what polite is. So,
Right.
the fact that he's trying to claim being polite right now is absolute bull.
Right.
You actually you asked me questions. I was gonna literally. I had this thing.
You were
typed out, I
asking
was
me for
gonna
something.
reply.
What was it you wanted? I can't remember.
No, I just told you to look at the picture. I sent
Oh yeah,
on
you were
Twitter.
harassing me about the picture on Twitter. Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
so-
no, but the best part is here, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a point where I had written out a full-on goodbye, because I could tell that you were busy.
Right.
So I'm like, I have it. I'm just about to send it, and then you're like, "Oh, by the way, today I did this." And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
I
well,
did-
I
yeah, I
can't
did do that,
send
didn't I?
this now." So I had
Yeah.
to delete it and then be interested and be polite and nice.
Oh shit. But yeah, what was that thing you were doing a couple of days ago? You sent me. Didn't you send me that thing about draw men and how they represent themselves or something?
Oh,
What was that about?
a little project.
A little. Oh yeah, it's no. I think I remember the gist
Yeah.
of it. But you were telling me that men.
It was interesting because I had drawn
Overestimate
3
some-
types of bodies,
Mm.
and basically, I went to all of my male friends, which are not a lot of them, but a few.
Mm.
I went to them and I said, "Which body would you pick
That
looks
was it.
most like you?"
Yeah.
And then I said, "If you pick one that sort of represents how you see men, which one would it be? If there was one body to be this is what a man is." And when the dudes picked for themselves, there was a lot more a lot more differences in what they sort of picked.
Right. They picked fat guys.
No, none of them were fat, but there was there's
No?
one that was thinner, sort of more feminine in the body type, one that was really muscly, and one that was kind of average, I'd say. And then it would be a lot of people going, "Oh, this kind of one I look like, so I'll pick this one." And then you said whichever one's fat.
I did say that, yeah. Whichever one's the fattest.
Yeah. But then, so there was really evenly distributed in how they saw themselves.
Yeah.
And then when they generally picked like a body to represent
Got it,
all
got it,
men,
got it. Sorry,
it was
carry on.
all kind of the same. Like they all picked, basically everyone picked the same. So it's like, oh well, I'm an individual, I look like this, but then ooga booga, all men look like this.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
for one person who I will not name by name, who picked the most muscly body for himself and picked the thinnest thing for every other guy.
Was that SWAT?
No, it wasn't. I didn't
Right.
ask him. I didn't want him to taint
That sounds like
my
a SWAT answer, that does.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
No, I just thought it was so funny because then that was really like how you see yourself versus how you see other people, and I was like, you could see a
Yeah.
lot of like, hell yeah, I'm the strong one.
Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, without your project, I hope it goes well.
Yeah, we'll see. Kind of busy with uni at the moment, so
Yes. How's that going?
well, I want to kill myself. No, it's going fine.
And the uni, how's it going?
Yeah, not helping with the first issue.
Yeah.
No, we had a lot of 3D rendering stuff, and that was just
Oh, God.
pain. But now it's
Woo!
good.
I've got a gun.
I say, did you just bark?
I said woo, I got a gun.
You bark.
I got a gun in the game with bullets. Didn't bark, I said woo. Ooh, I've got quite a few bullets. Hooray. Aren't you happy, birdie?
Woo!
Now I can shoot people.
Oh my god.
I like shooting people.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so Plumber turned up. He seemed really grouchy.
That mean like grumpy or?
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't give a shit. I'm not the client. He was just there to fix the damn tap.
Your
It's-
tap been broken?
Yeah, my kitchen was leaking water through the cabinet beneath it, so I had to turn all the water off.
Oh,
So since
lovely.
Saturday, I had no running water.
Lovely.
And I think I mentioned that in passing, and he looked down beneath the sink and like pointed out 2 screws on the pipes and told me that if I turn those screws, I can isolate the water, so turning off the water for just this sink. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You knew that? Okay,
Yeah.
am I just fucking dense?
Well,
I could have
do
had
you want
water
me
this
to
whole time.
answer that?
Right.
You really want me to answer
No.
if I think you're dense or
No.
not? The answer is
Yeah. What, 2 itty bitty screws, Trocknor, were like switch off that water? I didn't know that.
yeah, and there's also normally like a switch. Well,
Oh yeah, for the whole flat. Yeah, I turned that off.
yeah, but for like areas, not just.
Nah, I just got that one screw, one tap.
Oh, I've forgotten that your country still lives in like the 1940s.
We do. This house was built in like fucking, Edwardian era or whatever. Ooh.
Wonderful.
Can this shoot? No. I found loads of tasers, but no ammo.
Honestly,
Right.
worrying.
Worrying?
Worrying that you're collecting tasers.
I want to shoot people.
Yeah. We used tasers when we had the blood bank.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
taser people, and then when they like fell unconscious, we would
Steal their
collect their
blood.
blood. But not enough so they died, just enough so they would be like really weak.
Yeah. I still say, honestly, I don't think we've played on the server that does it yet. You should be able to buy the blood collection kits for cheap, and then sell the blood back for more money. So you could just
Yeah.
be like a vampire, just basically arrest someone, take all of their blood, go sell it.
Yeah. Well, I did it
I
for
do that.
personal growth. You know, I did it because it made me feel good
Of
to
course.
steal blood. It was just really fun.
Yeah.
And it was fun to have like everyone was collecting, all of these guns and stuff. And then I loved the idea because we got raided a few times.
Yeah.
And I love the idea that someone spent so much time to break into our base and it's just filled with blood.
Yeah. Like, what fucked up shit is going on here?
Yeah. Makes them not want to raid.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, and then, you and Tom try to break into the blood bank and then we had to move.
Oh dear.
Was
Cuppy betrayed us.
as she should.
Cuppy
honestly.
betrayed us. Right. Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna keep moving that way towards the hunting thing.
You know what? DayZ was like the second game I had on Steam.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I didn't buy it. I got it gifted,
Yeah.
and I was playing with my like one of the first people I met online, and and he brought me to like this server where they had, so it was like a bunch of Americans, and they were all sort of like surviving together,
Yeah.
and I ran into them, being an absolute dumbass, not knowing how to do it, and I was like genuinely afraid of the zombies. Like I thought they were terrifying.
Yeah.
Like I would get jump scared by them, and it was really, really horrible. And I still do, but not as much. But yeah, so I was like sitting in a church by myself, basically like almost crying because I thought it was so scary. And there was a bunch of zombies outside, and they're like, "What the?" Because they were like right by the door, like the zombies were. So they're like, "Someone's in there." And so they went in and just found this pathetic little person sitting by themselves. And then they let me join them, and I found this barrel that I like was like, this is my barrel. I'm bringing this with me, and it like I couldn't run because of it.
Yeah.
So they had to walk with me because I refused to drop the barrel. And then when we actually got to their base, we realized that the barrel had glitched, and I couldn't drop it,
Oh no.
and I couldn't eat, and I
You
couldn't
starved.
do anything. No, they didn't let me starve. We had become friends at this point,
Ah.
right? So what they did is they did like a lineup and then put me like 10 meters ahead of this lineup with like high-end military geared up dudes with guns. And they played me the Swedish national anthem, and then they shot me. And it was such a beautiful moment because it was very respectful, you know. They like they held a little speech. They were like, wouldn't let go of the barrel, and the end the barrel was her demise, and you know, it was really nice.
Did you see him again after that?
No.
So that was the final farewell.
Yeah. It was very like I feel very sentimental about
Yeah,
that.
no,
Actually.
me too.
It's
I look
such a
back and
sweet-
sentimental about DayZ.
Yeah.
All those moments, you know, lost in time.
But it was such a weird thing because we had become friends because they were like, this fucking idiot just dropped the barrel. But I think in a way because I was so stupid, they were like, we can't leave her. Like, and it was a little bit funny. And then I couldn't drop the barrel. And we had walked for like 2 hours. And then they had to shoot me and I couldn't find them again. It was really sad.
Speaking of glitch, for some reason I can't open my inventory, so I'm having to relog. How weird. Hang
But
on.
what's the vibe with the My Little Pony outfit?
What? Character can't roleplay having a midlife crisis?
I don't think you have to roleplay that.
Hang on.
I think that started happening when you spent copious amount of money on fishing gear.
Yes. I'm enjoying fishing though.
Yeah?
Hang on, how do I rejoin the server? There we go.
I really liked fishing when I was younger.
Yeah?
Yeah. But it's not like I knew how to do it. You know, it's just my grandma would take me to like a lake.
Oh yeah.
And we
yeah.
had this like really old fishing rod, and we just sat there and had a good time. And then I think we caught like an abborre. I don't know what that is in English. I'm gonna look it up.
Fish.
A perch.
Oh, you got a perch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I ate
beautiful
it.
fish. You ate the perch?
Yeah.
I presume you cooked it first.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't
Just,
column
yeah,
it, you know.
sit there. Oh dear. Right, can I move again?
That was really, really good.
Ugh. Nope, not that. How do I switch the icons off?
So the pink pony outfit, is that for camouflage or
There we go.
for
No.
personal gratification?
Again, just mental breakdown moment. Found it.
You're not wearing trousers.
No, well, I've got a skirt on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Am I not allowed to wear a skirt, Birdie?
No, you are. I encourage it.
Good.
Actually.
Okay. It's better.
I think you should do it in real life too.
No, sorry. For realsies, don't you like fucking freeze?
No.
I'd freeze my fucking nuts off if I wore a
Yeah,
fucking
but-
skirt.
Sophie, I don't have nuts.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But no, it's must
But you don't
be
really
freezing.
wear it. You don't wear it in the winter when it's cold.
Okay.
And if you do, you have like leggings or like tights on.
Okay. Yeah. fair.
Honestly, skirts are kind of uncomfortable, so I don't wear them anyway.
No.
I'm really vibing with
I mean, you know, I'm gonna level with you. I mean, there's so much to not like going down this rabbit hole, but there's so much that's like super inconvenient for like a woman's wardrobe.
Oh, tell me about it.
Like, I only
Have you
briefly.
seen our pockets?
No.
Sorry,
Okay.
sometimes I buy jeans that
Mhm.
have the impression that, okay, these have pockets. And then I try to put my hands down the pockets,
Yeah.
and it's fake.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a pocket. It's just they've done all of the work
Square
as if
fabric.
there's meant to be a pocket there,
Yeah.
but there's not a pocket. It's just like it just looks like there should be a pocket, but it's not.
I've got a suit jacket like that, and it annoys the fuck out of me. I was in a wedding, just trying to put stuff in my fucking pocket. I was like, this is not a real pocket. And
Haven't
that was a wedding.
Isn't it just that you have to like
No.
flip the thing?
It was a fake pocket. There was no pocket.
Oh.
It was just like fake.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, it was really irritating. I can't imagine how annoying it would be like all day for you.
But the thing is, even the pockets that we get aren't good enough. And
Right.
that's where the purse industry comes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a reason why they won't give us pockets.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Is that a gunshot?
Pew, pew, pew,
Nice.
pew, pew.
But yeah, fucking. I only had long hair for like 9 months or whatever, and
you
it
should
was.
bring it back. It
No,
was
it was-
such a vibe.
Thank you, but it was fucking nightmare.
Oh, but it was so good.
It got in the food. It got in all my food. Like I had to fucking
Just
condition
tie it
it all the
up.
time. Yeah,
You
but
have
it was
to,
still getting all my food.
condition it
I-
still.
Yeah, but I can just dunk my head down the sink or whatever. It's fine. It's like takes 5 seconds when you've shaved your head. But like it was such a hassle to deal with. I had fucking like hair ties that I would have to fucking tie it back, like all the time.
But it was so fun.
No, it's not. I don't know how you deal with it. It's just a nightmare.
I have hair ties and I tie it back.
I know,
And then
and
it's not in my face.
And here's the thing. That was like years ago. I still got hair ties just all over the flat in like different places. They turn up just randomly.
God. I would absolutely fucking love for you to start dating someone and then them coming home to you and being like, fucking hair tie is
Whose
this?
hair tie is this?
Yeah. You're like,
Who
"It's
has long
mine."
brown hair? It's not you. No, darling, I can explain.
Who is she? I have that issue with like hair going everywhere, but it's not my hair. It's cat hair.
Cat hair,
And it's
yeah.
white. And I like to wear black clothes.
Oh no.
And I have this coat that I can't wear anymore because I can't get the fucking white. It's a black wool coat and it's really gorgeous. And I can't wear it anymore because I genuinely cannot get the hairs out of it. It's like become part of the coat.
Yeah.
And it's so bad that when I go to like uni, if I wore that to uni, people genuinely would like comment on it and be like, "You want to borrow a roller?"
Yeah, do you own a Yeti or something?
Yeah. No, they'd just be like, "Do you want to borrow a roller?" And I'm like, I did that before I left the house. It's not going out.
Speaking to Silver Lane in the chat, I did try, but it didn't work. I don't know if I just cocked it up.
The what?
I tried to insta-kill a zombie. It wasn't having it. Yeah, but anyway, long hair was a fucking ball ache. And
Oh.
I didn't think it looked that great anyway.
I'm a little sad because I'm very like, I don't want to say bipolar, but I am very bipolar with my hair.
Right.
In the sense that I like to change it up a lot.
Mhm.
And I don't even need to have like a mental break to want to do that.
Right.
which is such a great trait if you want to grow your hair out because it's
Right.
super damaging. And I had really long hair for a while, like it basically went down to my ass.
Mm-hmm.
But then I started dyeing it and changing the color, and it just started breaking, and now it's short again. Well, it's not short, but it's short for me, and I'm
Yeah.
really sad because I spent so much time growing it out, and then I got bored of the crazy color, so I just dyed it back to my normal color.
Hmm.
So it's back to where it was, except it's like 10 centimeters shorter.
Yeah. How long does it take to grow it out, like, all the way? Like, presumably a couple of years.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. And by that time, I know that I'm gonna fuck it up again. Like, that's the worst part about it. Like, I know that I'm gonna sabotage myself.
What do you mean? What, like, have like a moment and just decide that you're going to shave it all off, or?
No, just change the color again and
Right.
be like, you know what? I want to be blonde right now because it's summer. And
Yeah.
then winter comes and I'm like, this looks awful. I am so pale and this looks dumb.
Sorry, what color is your hair normally?
It's like a very Scandinavian brown, which means it's like
Brown.
a gray brown.
Grey brown.
Like it's not a very like colorful brown, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like you'd call it like a rat brown. Like
Okay.
that's literally rat brown.
Well,
Like a mousy brown, I guess.
yeah, I used to have like really, really dark brown hair to the point that it was almost black. Like if it didn't have the light on it, it looked like black hair.
Yeah.
And then as I've gotten older, it's gotten lighter and lighter until it's now like a light hazel. I hate it.
Now it's like salt and pepper.
Yeah, now it's got
Stop
greys in
lying,
there.
it's not
And I know. It's got lots of greys in there now. But yeah,
You're also grey brown.
I miss my. Well, I dyed it again because I
did
got
you? When did you do? When?
after you made the comment that I had too many grey hairs.
What?
Because you made me self-conscious, and I had to go.
said it was a good thing.
No, I didn't like it because I was like, yeah, she's right. I got a shit ton of greys. So I dyed it.
No! What the hell?
No.
I'm gonna find what I said because I was like, this
I
is
know.
such a vibe.
I know
and
you didn't say anything rude, but you just drew attention to the fact that I was like, yeah, that's too many grey hairs. And
No, I was like, oh my, I was like hyping you up. I was like, salt and pepper.
no, yeah, but I don't want that. I want my natural brown back.
Spicy.
No, I want brown hair.
Yeah, but your natural hair isn't brown anymore.
I know, but I want it that way. I don't want to get old, buddy. You got to understand, this has got nothing to do with the hair color. It's the fact that I'm approaching 40. I don't want to be fucking 40.
Oh, Soviet.
Fuck.
Oh, I feel bad now.
Fuck.
You know what?
You'll reach where I am, Birdie, and you'll be like, what the fuck?
I'll reach it quicker than you, because let me tell you, my mum had, like, white hair when she was 25.
Uh-huh.
I'm 24. My grandpa had, like, super fucking white hair by the time he was, like, 23, I think. Like,
Yeah.
all of his head. So I have the genetics to get old real quick.
Yeah, so you'll reach where I am, and you'll be like, fuck.
No, but you know what, Soviet?
Mm.
I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna be like salt and
No,
peppers.
no, you're not. No, you're not, little miss. Oh, I keep changing my hair on a whim,
Spicy.
getting all sort of weird about it, like dyeing it.
Oh.
You are so gonna dye it.
I am gonna embrace it.
Right.
You know, I've already gotten some white hairs, but when I get like a full head of white hairs, I'm gonna sell everything I own, and I'm gonna buy a farm, and I'm gonna grow my own food.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna embrace the lifestyle that I've been given.
Right.
That's
No,
what I'm gonna do. It's
no, you're
not a
not.
mental break. It's
You're-
good for
You're
me.
going to dye your hair, and you're going to live in denial that you're getting grey hairs. That's what you're gonna do.
No, because I've already said that I've already gotten gray hairs, but I don't get gray
Right.
hairs. I get white hairs.
Right.
And I vibe with it, but I didn't vibe with it like 2 years ago. Then I pulled it out.
Ah, dear.
Okay, Faulty, we don't need to talk about that.
Faulty? What did Faulty say? The Faulty says, wasn't Birdie the one who broke her arm by falling over while gardening? How is she gonna farm?
Listen, I've learned.
With broken arms, evidently.
No, it wasn't an arm, it was an elbow.
A broken elbow, evidently.
Which is even worse.
Oh dear. Yeah, I fucking...
had though.
I stretched the other day and I think I've injured one of my ribs. It's like a painful ow. It's
Have
either
you considered that dyeing your hair isn't gonna fix that?
I know, yeah. And 2 years ago, and I was reminded about this because I was listening to a Subnautica VOD where I mentioned it 2 years ago. I fucking hurt my neck by drying my hair with a towel. The 30s suck, Birdie. I don't recommend.
I'm not getting close to it, but I'm like, you know, in 5 years I'll be 29. I have 1 more year that Leonardo DiCaprio will be attracted to me. Like, you understand the stress that I'll feel when I turn 25, and I know that I will not.
What are you gonna do?
I will not be in his interest anymore, because obviously I am right now. He's very interested.
Of course. Yeah,
We're really just collecting a bunch of shit. So
I am. I must admit, there's really not much to. I was expecting a hunting rifle or something. Why is there a picnic basket anyway?
I'm gonna go for a picnic.
You actually store quite a bit in there, actually. How big is the bag itself? Hang on. Actually, that could be a good idea. Hold on. Store a bunch of shit in here and then put it in my pack. Oh dear. Yeah. But no, I've said this a million times though. I am having way more fun in my 30s than I did in my 20s. 20s me was well, I'm an idiot now, but 20s me was just a nervous wreck at everything. Didn't know what I wanted, didn't know, fuck. Can I pick it up?
I don't think you can when you've got stuff
no, really?
in it.
Damn it.
Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, now I'm feeling stupid.
What were you gonna say?
I was just saying.
30s he was vibing.
Wait, why is this one way bigger? Oh, it's got 2 shots in it. Cool. No, I was just saying that in my 30s, I feel like I've kind of figured stuff out about me now, insofar as I know what my interests are. I know what I like and dislike, and you find that there's a well of confidence that comes with just experience. Like, you've sat at scores of exams. They don't make you nervous anymore. You've sat through loads of shit and bullshit meetings to the point that you're like, okay, I've done this, I've been here. You know what I mean? Just.
Well, I don't know what you mean because I'm 24.
Okay. Well, you'll probably find that when you get to your 30s, you'll suffer fools less. And as a result,
feel like I'm already getting there. Like,
yeah.
But I'm looking forward to getting it even more. You know. It's gonna be a vibe to not be afraid when there's a letter that's showed up that doesn't make sense for it to show up. Like, I get so stupidly stressed by that. I'm like, my brain will genuinely take me into like, oh, this, like, I got this random letter that was just sent to the wrong person.
Okay.
And in my mind, I was like, I hadn't even opened it at this point, but my mind was like, this is from the police and you've done something illegal that you don't know about and they're gonna come get you. And I was genuinely so stressed for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit, yeah, you won't get much of that.
So excited to not. Oh.
Speaking of which, I was rewatching some of the JCS psychology YouTube videos again. One of the comments under it was amusing, where it's like, life is so stressful when you don't stressless when you don't murder people. It's like you can relax.
Oh,
These criminals being interrogated for like a murder that they did 20 years ago.
Oh yeah, and they're like sitting there like freaking out.
Yeah, and you're just sitting there relaxing. You got the popcorn, watching the detectives. What's she doing? Yeah, really cool channel though.
Yeah. It was a bit weird. What happened to him? It was like a.
Because I think I might be mistaken, but isn't it like, the editor is he hires like a guy to do the voiceover?
Yeah, so he writes everything and he edits everything, and then he has some dude that does the voice, like the
Yeah.
voice for it.
But then I've noticed that the dude that does the voice for it has his own YouTube channel now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I went down a brief rabbit hole. It's very different though.
Oh.
He kind of rambles. It feels much more traditional YouTuber, as in talking about stuff, current affairs stuff. But yeah, so I don't know what that means. Does he have like his own gig going now, and does it mean nothing?
I don't know. I know that there was like a whole thing of his videos being taken down or something because
Yeah.
of monetization.
Something to do with like violent content or something.
Honestly, I don't get that. Like, I don't understand YouTube.
Oh,
This is like very disturbing because I listen to a lot of crime.
Not a what? Sorry.
I listen to a lot of true crime.
Okay.
But there's like genuinely, and I feel like I need to preface this by don't look it up. If you look it up, then it's on you and not on me. But there's a video from like of this woman who murdered her husband or boyfriend by putting him into a suitcase. And the
Ugh.
video is up on YouTube of him literally suffocating in the
Oh,
suitcase.
God. And
It is
that's still up,
so
yeah.
it is so grim. Like, I felt sick. It is so bad.
Well, there's like legit porn up on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
someone uploaded like for years now. It's like a film called Caligula or something, and it's just got like porn scenes just put in there, legit.
Honestly.
So yeah, there's a whole. I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? When there's that much content, there's no way that you can filter it to catch everything.
Yeah.
And when people are really dead set against you and just reporting your channel for nonsense,
But there's
No
also like ways to get around it, kind of. Where there's like nudity on YouTube that's allowed.
yeah,
There's the thing like, don't ask me how I know this.
okay.
There's a thing called naked yoga on YouTube.
Of course,
And it
okay.
is just what you think it is.
Right, okay.
Like full on,
Right.
no clothes,
Naked
kind of attractive women
yoga.
doing yoga.
I might not look this up later.
No, they're like fully just, doing their thing.
Yeah?
Um
Meditating?
yeah, you can say
Okay,
that.
Anyway. Yeah, that's a word, yeah.
Those are words that you can use to describe this. Um
I'm sorry, now you may be curious.
Now that I've looked it up, because I'm like, I wonder if it's still there, I found just actual porn on YouTube.
Hang on.
I found a playlist called
Is it naked?
I found a playlist called Sex Porn, Nude Yoga, and
Oh,
Naked
God,
News
what the
ASMR Sex Video
on.
Porno.
What am I looking at?
Depends.
Oh,
which...
good God. Oh, my God. That's really way more than I thought.
No, it's like fully,
Yeah.
full on nudity.
That's full on, full.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So JCS Psychology is getting flagged for, like, true crime shit, and then there's that on YouTube? Fuck.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Black Ink.
I am
Thank
one
you,
to
Black.
say, allow it all.
Allow it all.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, don't allow videos of people getting murdered, but
Right.
but porn is
Right.
well, maybe, I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see the loopholes when they're not allowed to do it,
Yeah. Well, I mean, from YouTube's perspective, you've got to also do. They're the monolith, aren't they? They've got no competition, so everyone's uploading everything onto YouTube. And then it's a case of how do you fucking filter through it? What do you do?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like a bit of a Karen, but if I find stuff that I'm genuinely like, this is disgusting and it shouldn't be on YouTube, I do report it. And a few times
that's what
I've
it's
got.
for. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like so adult. Because
that's fine,
normally,
you know.
normally I wouldn't care, but it's like, I'm like, you know what, this is not okay, and then I'll report it.
Yeah, that's what the
And,
button is
like,
for. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 times I'll get an answer back that's like, yeah, this was bad. We got rid of
Yeah.
it, and I feel accomplished.
Yeah, but you know, like, fucking, that's what the button is for. It's not just I don't like this content because I want to bring this channel down. It's this shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
This violates terms
But
of service.
no one go and report naked yoga. I included you guys in a secret, and if I find out that it's disappeared, I'll be really
So
mad.
a moment ago, you vaguely mentioned this as if to say, "Oh, I know about this," but now you're getting quite passionate in its defense. So you're really into this.
Then I just think it's this. Okay, I'm gonna open a wormhole, and then I'm quickly
You
gonna
sure
close
you want to
it.
put the shovel down before you dig this hole?
I will
Okay.
quickly undig this hole. I also find it funny to see it on Twitch. When it's not full-on porn, obviously, I think that shouldn't be there. But I love seeing people get really mad about girls in bikinis.
Oh, what? You like?
No,
Sorry,
I
I'm confused.
I just like seeing the people that get so angry about it.
You're talking about like hot tub and that
Yeah.
sort of streams, yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying this the other day. Sorry, like going down that rabbit hole. I feel in many ways I feel sorry for you know, like just they have to stand there in their underpants or whatever. But it must be really boring.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
after the
bet
first
you.
half hour, you're probably so bored.
Could you imagine how sick of like writing people's names on your body you
Oh,
must be after
God.
like the 7th stream of
It must
doing
get
so?
so tedious.
Yeah, it must be so boring.
Yeah, like it must be mind-numbing.
But like honestly, I still think it's fine to be there.
It's what? Sorry.
Fine to be on there as long as it's not full on nudity. I think it's fine.
But like, I'm curious. I'm sort of feeling around the edge of the argument here. For what reason do you think that it's fine to be on there? Because you enjoy the content and you want to see more, or like?
No, I
because...
just think it's one of those things. Like I don't personally watch it as much as I joke about like,
Mhm.
oh, don't get rid of my naked joke. Like I don't care. But the thing that I think is weird is when people get really like aggressive and upset about it. When it's like, this is the stuff that you'd see on a beach, you know?
Yeah.
Like I understand if it's genuine.
Are you
porn,
getting like
then
a
it's-
cathartic rush from people getting annoyed in a sort of like empowerment way?
I think
Does
I
that make
find
sense?
it funny. Yeah, I get what you mean. I think I find it funny because to me it's not that big of a deal. But then again, like when I grew up, it was not uncommon to see like, you know, women tanning topless, like just in public places. Like it wasn't weird at all. So I don't think it's that bad. But I understand that some people do. But then I'm like, don't watch it, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't watch it and I still think it should be there.
I don't know what to think, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't have strong opinions either way. I can sort of see both sides.
Yeah.
And that, yes, content, don't have to watch it, but at the same time, I do see other people saying, should this really be on a website that has not really started... Twitch didn't really start in that sort of capacity, in a sort of adult capacity. It's much more sort of community-driven, smaller stuff, isn't it?
But
Like
I mean,
small
you could
voices.
say the same argument for Twitter.
But because frankly, because the adult thing is a big thing. It's always been a very big thing, and you know, if what happens if that influence continues to grow on Twitch and it basically becomes really big? Basically, I'm saying that
What if Twitch
adult
becomes
thing,
a porn site? Or
yeah, basically.
yeah, well, I doubt it will, if I'm honest.
Because that's where the money is, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I don't know.
but
I
if
don't
it's but the thing is right that I think is if like the reason girls are here is because they don't actually have to do porn. Does that make sense?
know.
Like it is softcore. It's like it's
Yeah.
no nudity. It's literally just like I am a hot girl in a bikini, you know, doing stupid things. Like sure, you guys like whatever. The point is it never breaches the barrier of actual porn. So why
true.
would they go into like why would Twitch turn it into
Yeah.
like that kind of site, you know?
Yeah.
And why would they wouldn't stay on Twitch then
I suppose it is.
if they
yeah.
wanted to actually do porn, there are much better sites for it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, hello, Haddy.
I'm quite curious. So I'm just I'm just purely out of curiosity. I'm just going to see how many viewers are on the. Sorry, what is it called again? Hot tubs and.
Yeah, hot tubs and
tubs,
pools, I think.
Does it say how many viewers are like watching that category?
I don't think it's
Oh.
pool, hot tubs and beaches, right? I don't think it's popping off as much as it used to.
Yeah, way smaller than I thought.
Yeah.
It says 2.9. So, sorry, 2.9 thousand viewers live right now.
Yeah, but it's probably because Amaranth isn't on.
Yeah, good point. But still, okay, that's not as big as I thought.
No, it was much bigger but then when it kind of was allowed to be a thing, then people are like, oh, no, I'm not gonna watch this. It's not a like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What? Sorry, sorry. When you said Amaranth, why? How big does her audience get?
Amaranth is like the biggest one, I think.
But do you know how number?
Like 12,000 maybe?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I have a secret love for her. I think she's so great. Like she is so great.
Someone fucking subbed me to her as a joke.
Oh yeah, that's a joke.
I started getting these notifications. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, you can say what you want, but she's a fucking businesswoman. Like she makes money, and that I
imagine so.
Yeah, dude. And the thing is, she invests it as well, so she's making like a lot of money.
Fuck.
Hello?
Penis.
Hello. Hey guys.
Hello.
Sorry, I didn't realise you were on TeamSpeak. I'll come and say hello.
Yeah, no worries. We're talking about booby streamers and signing your name on like someone's thighs when they live stream.
Oh hell yeah, I've done
I
that.
should do that. Yeah.
Honestly, you should do it.
You guys haven't done that yet?
Look, if us three in a hot tub writing our names on our bodies, how much money do you think we would get with that?
You guys haven't done the
I
hot
would
amateurs.
pay- honestly,
not done the hot tub
See?
thing yet.
Can I just say, I would pay money for you to not do that.
Oh, I was like, I want to see that. I'll pay for money for that.
No. I'll pay good money for you to not do that.
Dinkel was really brave when he went to the America thing, didn't he?
Oh, the whole porn star thing, yeah.
Yeah, he like.
What did you do?
Did you get in the hot tub or not?
Well, let's not call it a hot tub because it was quite embarrassingly cold, right? It wasn't. I don't know if we can say it took balls when it looked like I had none at the time. It was very embarrassing.
The amount of nasty porn that must have happened in that hot tub, Dingle.
Oh god.
That was one of your best streams ever, though. It was so funny.
I don't know how I'm gonna. How do you top that? How do you top being spanked by Van Sama?
How do you top that? Sorry.
That's such a bad fan, Dinkle. I don't know what this is about.
He was invited to America by the porn star in that meme, you know, with the spiked collar.
Yeah, the leather man. Fuck you.
I don't know the meme.
A relatively famous gay porn star.
Yes.
I don't know if I want to Google porn star in spiked collar.
What's his name?
Google fan.
I remember the
Sama.
clip of when they became friends, when, you know, he first looked up Dinkle's channel when he appeared in chat. And he's like, ooh.
You can tickle my balls with that mustache.
Yeah, basically that. That's one of the
Put a
Dinkle's
finger
sub-alerts.
in my ass.
Yeah, that one.
Oh dear.
Good times.
One second, Lulu is looking at me because she wants permission to poop.
You have to give her permission?
Hurry up.
Is she gonna just poop on the sofa?
Better than a shoe.
Hurry up. No, she's got like a plastic mat with it's like a puppy pad where she can poop.
Yeah, I'm not letting Ceci do that. That will stink horribly. I'll let her do it outside. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm quick, I'll take her outside after the stream so she can. But if I can't get there, then she can just do it quickly there.
I like how she looks at you to ask for permission. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well trained.
Well trained. Well, yeah, I was about to say, well trained.
She waits for the command.
When I walk Ceci outside, usually just starts sniffing about and not doing anything. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, poop. I want to go back inside. It's cold. It was like, nope. I need to sniff this tree in particular.
But when she was a little puppy, I just made sure that I kept repeating the word when she was going, and through through training, she now associates that word with toilet.
Oh yeah. Ceci knows the word, but she just goes like, no. I'm gonna sniff this tree first. And this bush is very interesting too. Yeah.
But yeah, back one conversation, Dick. Yeah, honestly, way more balls than I have to do what you did. So
Brilliant.
Well, I think that like
a clip
if
of
you can't
this,
laugh
or-
at yourself,
Yeah.
what can you laugh at? You
Exactly.
know,
That was funny as hell.
I have nothing to prove. So
Were you wearing like leather straps, if my memory serves? Or was that you or
no,
him?
that was Digley. He
Digley.
he was in his big like Van was in his big leather straps from the videos.
Oh wait, is that Digley from Armour? Digley.
Yeah, that Digley.
Ah, that Digley.
Yeah, he was the friend that I went and stayed with in New York first, and then we both went off to see him in North Carolina. And I drew the line at the leather straps because I was not having that be like.
You still got to show that clip to your mom, basically.
Well, my mum was watching the stream. She loved it. She found it hilarious.
Of course she did.
My dad found it a little
That's-
bit too funny, and he wanted a body pillow.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Your dad
Which
found
was-
it too funny.
Yeah, my mother is
Isn't that a
concerned because
parent's
he was
job?
like, "Oh, can you get me one of his body pillows when you come home?" And I was like, I did, and it was quite funny. It was a funny story when I asked Van. I was like, "Oh, my dad wants one of your body pillows. Would it be all right if I pinched one and took it home with me for him?" And he was like, "Oh, Dinko, you don't have to come up with a cover story, you know. You can have one." And when I said, "No, it's not. It's not for me. It's for my dad. My dad really wants it." He was like, "Okay, well, you tell your dad. Just don't get any crust on my face, anywhere but the face."
Oh dear.
I found the clip of this, and I feel like I know you too well, Dinkle, to watch this. I'm gonna respectfully close this down because I respect you as a person.
If you want to see a good dinkle spanking, then go check that clip out.
That is more famous than I am. That is the most watched clip of my channel. I think the past clip before that I had like maybe 5,000 views. It was me fucking something up on Armour. And now 50,000 views is me being spanked in a hot tub.
50,000?
Yeah.
Nice.
The
I
clip
think
is
one
more
of the
famous
most
than I
clips
am.
of mine is something where we are fucking up shit in Space Engineers with Naughty and Tom.
Yeah.
There's shit yeeting around everywhere.
So I just don't know how I'm going to top it. I don't know what to do next.
Well, 2 porn stars.
Yeah, well, it have to be 2 gay ones because you can't get like
Dinkle,
a...
this is why we need to go to Vegas, man.
True.
Well, if we're doing the whole porn star route, you could always go to TwitchCon and jump in the foam pit.
Yeah.
Break your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break
Yeah.
my back.
Yeah. Well, then
that's
it's done with a porn career though for a bit.
They made a foam pit on TwitchCon Womble, and some people jumped in it, and they
It
had to
wasn't
actually-
deep enough, and a porn star jumped and broke her back.
Yeah, but
God.
It was about 2 foam blocks deep on a concrete floor.
Oh,
with
God, what
nothing
the
to
fuck?
protect.
And
Yeah.
apparently the phone blocks were pretty hard as well.
Is she okay?
no,
No,
she's
she's
got-
got-
She's really
I
bad
watched
off.
Clip.
I think
She took it like a champion.
She really did.
So
She was very lucky that she had an off-duty EMT there, I think, is what happened.
Yeah.
fuck, that
that
sucks.
it was super like you
Yeah,
see
you-
her do the jump, and
you-
then she starts going like,
I'll
you
find
know,
the clip.
when they realize that it starts to hurt, and then she's like, and then she just can't move.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
she's
Yeah.
literally like
it's horrible.
paralysed.
Jill,
Yeah, it's-
you kidding?
I
She's
think,
laughing at the
Oh,
beginning.
she's not
though.
paralysed, but she was in
Oh,
the
fuck.
thing. She's
Yeah.
not
but
actually
I
paralysed.
think they.
You
gave
probably
like
know
an
her,
update to it.
Adriana Chechik.
No.
Oh, come on,
Okay,
don't
not a-
play
not-
up
not
the
a fan
stream.
of
No,
her.
I can
we
say
know
like
which
no.
streams you
Womble.
follow, Womble.
No, I'm
Yeah.
really sorry. No, that's fuck. Yeah,
If you saw a picture,
that's to go to like a convention and like come out of it with like a life-changing injury potentially.
Yeah.
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 Fucking horrible.
Oh.
I'm just imagining the incompetence to make that foam pit. To just like, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, 2 feet of foam and no like padding at the bottom. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work.
It's-
Mag, those aren't my shots, by the way.
No, let's go shoot him.
The thing is, they made it like one of those wipeout things. So there's like 2 people standing and like kind of pushing each other down. So the point is that you're meant to fall into it. It's not like they were like, oh,
yeah.
you're actually not. Like it was meant to.
But she did a proper jump up, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
whatever
wanted-
she did
a
in that
jump up.
picture,
Did like a
So there's a-
cannonball.
during and after the impact.
Yeah, she landed on like the concrete.
Like, during the
basically.
jump.
It's really
For someone that
awful.
broke their back in 2 places, she got out relatively okay. So far.
I think they updated it and said that. I think she might have updated it and said that she doesn't know if she'll be able to like go to the bathroom herself and stuff now. Like it's
Oh god. it's
really
horrible.
not
Yeah.
good.
No. Well, it's your back. It's horrible.
Yeah.
There's loads of Zs. Have you upped the Z numbers?
No? I have.
So
You're
pathetic.
very lucky, though, that my config file didn't work. Have you ever played Stalker, Womble?
Yes.
Yes, you definitely need to play again on the server anytime after tonight. It's gonna be really fun.
Okay.
I've been in talks with so there's a few different sort of like stalker specific DayZ servers, and the most successful one, the guy who runs a server called Stalker Z, I contacted him about a couple of elements of his server that I'd like to include in ours. But he basically has it all like copyrighted, and it would take like a private licensing fee and stuff. But I really wanted the emission storms. I really wanted the emission storms.
Yeah, but it's really hard to get.
That's not in the spirit of the DayZ mod. Fucking...
No, absolutely not. But everyone wants their server to
Yeah,
be the best and most successful, isn't it? But
yeah.
Oh, shot.
you're not shooting around anyone in Zelenogorsk or anything?
Me?
Anyone in here?
No, I'm
perhaps?
starving to death in Dubrovka. Soon
Someone
to be.
over here. What was that? The pox vial, Mag. Do you want to play with this again?
Yeah, again, yeah. It just poisoned me again, man. Who the hell is that?
I think it's in the fire station.
One moment, I require a wee-wee.
Do that.
Wee.
Wee-wee.
Piss. Urination. I'm training you now. Wee.
Whee!
There's a load of pox vials out there, Mag.
Do they actually crack if you walk over them?
I don't think so.
Okay. That would be funny. Just put them down like landmines.
I'm gonna try and sneak out the compound and go up the hill.
Am I getting a... No, there's a really bad view here. I can shoot him if I see him, right?
We believe we could be under threat, so yes. Okay, I see him. He's by the farmhouse on the other side of that red brick building to you.
And back.
What's he shooting
Welcome
at?
back. Don't really
I
know.
hope you flushed and washed your hands. Jesus,
I
that
did
was
one
quick.
of those.
I don't know which one I hope it was.
Did you combine them?
Yes.
in
Did you
one
get
go?
your plumbing fixed, by the way?
I did.
That might narrow it down. Okay.
The dude fixed it, and he was quite testy. He was having a bad day.
You get him,
That
Dinkle.
sucks when
Got him.
people have a...
He dead?
Ooh. Astronaut, I know him.
There's a lot of pox files here. Holy shit. I'm gonna play around with these. We should meet up, Womble. I've got a present for you.
No.
Run!
Well, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go to bed.
Sure.
Bye,
Sleep
good
well.
night,
buddy.
Have a
Thank
very
you,
good
Good
night.
night, birdie.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good one. Ah, this lady had a rope.
Where is he? Is he upstairs?
Oh, no, he's not in here. I was just making sure that there wasn't someone in the other building next to him.
Okay, but you downed him, right?
I think he's dead. I killed him. He was in the
Oh.
kill feed.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Poor sod's dead.
Ah. Loot?
Astronaut.
Loot?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Aw.
he's got a teddy bear. Mine.
Okay, I'm going to just quickly sit
Oh,
here.
weapon repair kit. I'll take that. Ooh, bullets. Look at that. Oh, the loot. Loot. There's so many pox files.
Pox file?
Yeah, basically the toxic grenades.
Oh.
I'll only take what I need. And he can pick up the rest. Oh, I'll take the... Hold on. Look at the little... Go, he has. Thank you.
So yeah, over here, so plumbing got fixed. I found 2 lottery tickets on the ground on a dog walk. Unfortunately, neither of them were winners.
Were scratch-offs or what were they?
No, they were like proper lottery tickets, like to be
Oh.
the draw this evening.
Did you just do the phone app, or did you go into a place to get them scanned?
No, I literally found them on the floor.
No, but to find out if they won or not.
Oh no, I just looked on the website. The numbers.
Ah.
Dinklebean, have you set up a server entirely to hunt down your audience?
Maybe.
Like
How
you haven't
dare
done that, Womble.
Every time
No,
we do a
I set
DayZ
up the
server,
server
yeah.
for that. If you want some bandages, Dinkle, they're here and here. Oh, a bunch of them. Loot. Oh, here we go. Antidote against the pox.
Poor son was just trying to clear out the zombies he was saying.
Yeah, poor guy. Oh, GPS. Oh,
The problem is, I feel like
money.
Right.
Oh, damn, it's true.
What's true?
A conspiracy theorist Alex Jones ordered to pay Sandy Hook families $965 million for hoax claims.
Does he have that much
That was
money?
an hour ago.
I don't think.
And
he
then
does.
there's this other one, which is probably not a good news source, which says 1.5 billion.
How does that man have anywhere near that much money?
I don't think he does.
That's an
that's the
insane amount of
problem.
money.
Sell
Well, imagine the
sold
people who
supplements,
have
I
to
think.
do 120 years in jail. They can't live that long,
But no, I mean, like,
but they'll get what they can.
my point is that that's like a silly amount of money for like one guy to have.
He has he has money on that scale, I think.
He has what? Sorry.
He has
They-
maybe not that amount of money, but almost that amount of money
That's so sickening.
because he's sold a lot of supplements and shit.
Fucking hell.
Dinkle, one question. Why does this guy carry Black Frost cannabis buds? And
He had drugs. We were
he has
legally
drugs.
allowed
He
to
had
kill
drugs.
him.
Drugs. Drugs. No, I'm going to take in drugs for
You didn't
evidence
plant them, did
reasons.
you?
Yeah.
No, well, no. I'm going to plant them on the rest. No. Oh, are you shooting me?
Hey, Tom.
Hey Tom,
Hello.
how are you,
Hi,
Tom?
Tom.
I'm good. I just took a
good?
nap.
Oh, that'd be good.
Nice nap.
Hey.
Yes, very nice nap.
Good. I'm trying to find some deer so I can shoot them so I can eat them. I found 0 deer.
Get the chicken.
Oh, there.
Hunting in DayZ is
dear.
hard.
Oh dear.
Yeah, maybe I got chicken.
I'm a funny one.
I found drugs, Tom. Drugs. Actual drugs. Cannabis.
I've got my guns taken away twice now.
Really?
So sorry, back one conversation. So what happens if the dude can't pay the money?
What happens to that? Because
they'll
debt
take
is
whatever
prison
it
used
is.
to be a
It's
thing.
a developing story. This happened an hour ago.
Oh.
I think in theory you declare bankruptcy and then the government comes.
I
and
declare
takes,
bankruptcy.
you have to declare it. You can't just say.
Yeah, you gotta yell it out.
Yeah.
And then what?
I think the government comes in and like seizes all your assets or most of them or something, and then they will pass them on.
Well, the question is, did he like, I'll pay you X amount of money, winky wink, handshake, or did he actually make a contract with her? That's the real question.
I think this was a court order, Mike. Not a,
Oh, a court order. Oh.
Yeah, as I said, but this has only happened in the last hour.
Oh. To be fair, that man needs to be completely financially cleared out.
There are many people in this
Thank you,
world who need to be
completely
broke,
blank.
but they're just not, Mag, and I'm the one who's broke. It's not fair.
Oh. See, this is why I can't play VR, because I need to work.
you told me
This is why I play VR. I spent my money, and I'm doing my best to live my life.
I had fun this morning with the golf
Yeah.
thing. That was it was
Yeah, I
enjoyable.
watched, I watched
Can't
half of
believe
it.
you
It
won
was,
again.
looked pretty fun.
Yeah, I won again. You guys are just bad at golf.
Yeah, or you had more hacks.
It was a hard map. Okay.
Many
that's
more
good
hacks.
fun.
That was what it was.
Yeah.
And it was only by, what, 1 or 2 points that you won?
At
But,
1 point. Yeah.
but
Oh,
it's that point that made the difference.
And I did like the comment where you said that jolly, for someone with jolly in her name, you're not very jolly. He has a bit of a
whinging.
morning grump.
Yeah, he was grumpy when you were right.
Hey, it was an evening for us.
Oh, it was an evening as well.
Evening grump.
Why? What time is it now? Where are you?
It's 8:25 a.m.
Ah, good morning.
Thank you.
Over here, it's 25 past 10.
Yeah, the time zones work out really nice, Australia to Europe, because I can wake up, play video games. You guys go to sleep. I used to go to work. Now I just play more video games. Then you wake up, play more video games. Then I go to sleep. and you go to work.
You guys just
It
moved over
works
to the
out.
new time zone, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, a full NPC zombie. Look at him.
Oh, look at that. I bet he carries like a cure.
ampule, yeah. What is it called? I was playing that single player the other day, actually, over the weekend.
Oh, what was that,
Zomboid.
sorry?
Project Zomboid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see what it felt like to do it single player, knowing that I could just pause it at any time, and it's a lot less stressful.
Yeah, I bet.
Because if you're on the road and like I need to piss or whatever, it's not just a case of well I'll die if I stop the car. So I can just pause it and do stuff.
Yeah.
But was it good
really
as
like-
a single player? I like the multiplayer aspect of it.
Yeah, seems so far so good.
Adding mods or just vanilla?
I added a bunch of mods, same ones that we had last time.
All right, yeah.
So the ampule and all that. Although I
Yeah.
fucked up the ampule and the cure, the dude with the cure was really common.
Yeah, you need to. I toned it out like a factor of 50 or 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't believe me when I told you that, Mag, did you? I had to show you that I had like 20 cures
Yeah, I
on
was
me.
like, what the fuck is going on here? I
I had
already
so
reduced
many.
it by a factor of 10 at that point.
I think it's because they spawn mostly outside of towns. Like, if you reduce that factor, you're just reducing most of them in the towns. Because I spawned out in like the country, so there was loads of them just walking these dirt paths.
Also,
Well, there's also the
yeah.
yeah.
So we start with a few zombies, and eventually, when time progresses, we ramp it up. So our start is slow, but you get more later on than you would normally have zombie-wise. So that
Do
might
you have
also be the
them-
reason.
Did you have them entering the map edges as well? Did you have them just spawn in?
Entering the map
Me,
edges? What do
sorry?
you mean?
Him.
You can, sorry, I was looking at Mag with his settings for his server last. You can have it so that they just enter the map edges or just spawn after a certain amount of time.
No, it's just
Some
after
people
a
do
certain
differently.
amount of time. I've never seen
Yeah.
the map edge thing.
Yeah, you can have it so that the zombies only respawn by entering the map edges and like herding their way into certain areas. But it doesn't really work for multiplayer because it
Also,
just kind of everyone gets clears out too quickly.
Is the gear on your server dialed down? Because I'm having such trouble finding anything.
I think it is a little bit. Not, it shouldn't be too much, but that might be because we kind of balked a couple things in putting out our stalker elements tonight.
'Cause,
I'll have a
yeah,
look after stream.
I found one IV start kit in this entire like
Oh, really?
hospital thing, and yeah.
The hospitals
Yeah,
I've not checked, but the military spawns are pretty rich.
The
Yeah.
military stuff is all right, but
Buildings are-
I'll have a look at the medical.
I
Alright.
went to below that and I was kitted out with like 3 guns in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
I have troubles finding stuff too.
Really?
Like everything is
Maybe-
like literally empty.
I'll do some
everywhere.
rummaging
Like maybe
after.
1 or 2.
Because we
military
have
has
reduced
some, but it's
them. We've reduced some of it because there's the whole trader system, so we're trying to get people to sort of have to be pushed together into certain interactions at the traders, but it shouldn't be this drastically reduced. I'll have a look.
Interactions.
I have some interactions with a little
Yeah.
pox virus here on it.
Dinkle, the only interaction we do is assault rifle on man.
No,
from
that's
200
entirely fair.
meters.
I don't mind you doing that. I just
Okay.
want it to happen. That's why I'm trying to funnel people towards the traders. You
Well,
can
I'm
completely go out
trying
and
to.
ban it.
I found a gun, but I've got no fucking shelly things that I can use to implement the interaction, Dinkle.
Come get some. I have some for you, Womble. I've
Yeah,
many
we've
bullets.
got
No,
a
Come-
few.
yeah,
that's
come
the
get
trick,
some
'cause you're gonna
bullets.
shoot me
no,
and take my gun.
I would never do a thing like that.
You're gonna take Hector.
Hector? Who's
Hector. What do you mean, who's Hector? This is Hector.
Have you named your weapon?
Oh yeah, the little. I'll trade it for you for Teddy.
No, no,
I got a white teddy bear with a heart on it. It's got your name on it.
no one's taking Hector.
And there might be a grenade in it, unpinned.
But I've got to get weapons to defend Hector. Thank you, Farrago.
Check the zombies as well. The loot spawns on zombies is richer than the
Oh, really?
environment I found out. That wasn't something I set, but that's something I found. So the police and the military zombies have a lot of ammo on them, etc.
So, sorry, going back to conversation just because I'm curious. So, if Alex Jones can't pay back shit, then does he go to, like, prison or something?
I'm not sure. It depends on a lot of stuff.
Let me do some
I
research.
know of people that have been like ordered to pay like millions of dollars and just haven't done it yet, even though the verdict was like years ago, 10 years ago or something. So I think it's complicated.
Wouldn't you just flee the country if you don't imprison him? Oh shit!
Well, that doesn't reduce your debt, does
But
it?
like,
now?
but you're not within the jurisdiction of the country.
No,
that's trying
but
to
you
find
can't return because if there's a warrant on your face because you fled the country with a crime
And you have to
crimes
flee
over
to-
in your name.
You
Yeah,
have to flee to country with no extradition.
Yeah,
that as well. Yeah.
but, sorry, if you've got like 95 million on your head and a jail sentence, or flee to Indonesia.
Yeah, some
What would
people
you
have
do?
done that. Yeah.
It,
Also-
it is
also
the
depends-
second,
You also have to have
multi-million-dollar verdict.
yeah, hidden your money away somewhere where you can get to it once you get to
True, yeah.
Indonesia.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you're
good point.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you have to plan ahead. It requires some, brains, I think.
Oh no.
Speaking of money,
God's
apparently, Facebook has spent 1.2 billion developing the metaverse, and it only has 38 active users.
No.
I got a meeting with someone from Facebook next week. I can ask the question if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll ask the question. So how's the meta thing working out?
yeah. How's that going for you?
What? Sorry, go back one. In total, across the whole thing?
Apparently, yeah.
Well, it was,
That's
because they-
hilarious.
According to the
Meta
internet.
needs to fail. I think that's something that needs to fail.
But it's because someone set it up as a business thing rather than yeah.
It's a what is it?
It's a commercial setup.
It's a solution looking for a problem.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no
Well,
need
no.
for...
It's a commercial enterprise trying to lure customers in for something they don't even know what it's going to be themselves. So there's a bunch of sales guys got together and CEOs going like, we should make this and this, and then sell it like that and that, and put commercials here and here and here. But the product doesn't even exist yet.
Yeah.
Platforms make a lot of money, so they've made a platform, but for what? I'm
Exactly.
not sure.
It's a solution for no problem that exists.
In the end, it's going to be VR chat with more commercial bullshit in it.
No.
And VR chat did its thing, and now it's done.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, VR chat I think killed itself recently, didn't it?
And what's
It did.
It did? Well, it's gone.
No, it took away custom avatars.
Really?
Oh no!
Really?
What?
That's
This was the whole
nuts.
That's like
Yeah.
9% of the game.
I think they were talking about like they took away custom avatars. Obviously, there was an outcry about it. I didn't hear much after that.
I'll say it. Furries ruin everything.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Some lunch has arrived.
Oh, you guys missed
Oh,
the
they took
the
away
Weeb hunt
modding.
last night as well.
Oh,
The what?
I guess that's pretty close.
You missed our Weeb hunt last night, mate.
The
You'd have
Weeb
loved
hunt?
it. Yeah, we had 3 guys. There'll be a questionable mod in the install you had as well, Womble.
Yeah, the Weeb
There
mod.
was
I saw that.
the Weeb mod. We had a few Weebs volunteer come forward. They had to answer some questions to make sure they were qualified as genuine neckbeards. And then we outfitted them with this horrendous looking outfit that had all the, have you seen those jackets with all the like Arhegao faces and stuff on it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
saw
kitted
one
them out
of them
with
in public
those.
the other day.
I don't think I
And,
understand the words in this conversation.
Where they
Oh,
going
it-
like
it's
around
the
the server
best.
going?
When a girl goes cross-eyed and looks up and sticks her tongue out.
Yeah, when they drool over themselves.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that.
That's yeah.
Yeah, we had a few gents wandering around those kitted out to the teeth, and you had to hunt them down, and you got to either keep the outfit or just destroy it and get a reward
Keep
for.
the outfit.
There's
For
some
what?
questionable people out there, Mag. You know these.
Supposedly.
That's that Star Wars meme. You're not supposed to. What is it again? Fuck.
Destroy the Sith.
You're supposed to destroy them, not join them.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, can we do a furry hunt?
Yeah, we've got a few ideas.
Yes, please.
I'll,
Could just go
Yeah.
hunting deer.
Can we do a furry hunt?
They don't have human rights because they don't identify as one. So
Hang on.
At some point, someone's going to use that as a defense in
No.
court.
So that you can keep it.
What? You watching my
The
stream?
didn't you just drop a thing?
Sure, but I was gonna go and cook some food and eat some food and then make room.
Oh, but there was a much simpler way.
There was? Am I thick?
You are thick.
Uh-huh.
Look at the one of your tasers. If you just rotate it and move it into a spot, then you got
Oh yeah.
space.
Okay.
Can you buy a sewing kit?
yes, I can't remember at which trader, but they are at the traders.
So when you look at your inventory, the taser at the top, if you just rotate that and move that to the left and down.
Oh yes. Thank you.
And how do you switch to scope and red dot again? What's the button for that?
How do you switch the red
You have to
dot?
assign it. You have to assign it,
Ah, okay.
I believe.
You might also
Where
have
is
a
this
scope
trader
that
you
doesn't
speak of?
switch. I think it might be the weapons trader, funnily enough. I think he might be assigned to the wrong guy at the moment.
Ah, okay.
No, I've got some guys that I can ask for some feedback. If we were to manage to get the stalker sort of emission storms, would you like it so the server wide, so, the attention stalkers, there's a mission. Would you like that to be played server wide, or would you like it only if you're tuned into a certain frequency on the radio?
I never
Or-
carry radios.
Or what? Or what would happen?
Have you
die?
been out in a
about
mission
time,
zone?
about time you carry one there, Mac.
Yeah, apparently.
So what happens if you don't have a radio and there's an emission in your area?
Well, if you know what the storm does, then you'll just seek shelter. But if you don't know what the storm does, and you're caught outside in it, then you'll be very deady.
Oh no, don't do that. Because then
Very
that
deaded.
would mean everyone has to have a radio on them or lose all of their progress so they could...
Well, once you know what it is, you only do that once. It's not an instant thing. Like you start hearing the cloud, like the thunder start rumbling. The red goes, the sky goes like a red sort of hue
Yeah.
and such.
Well, it's cool, but yeah, so long as like people are properly notified that it's coming.
Okay, then I'll make it so it's a server-wide warning.
Yeah,
that it's
because
coming.
you're gonna have a shit ton of salt if you're gonna be like...
Like my designators.
I'm
who
trying
cares?
to. I'm trying to
Jesus
balance
Christ,
it
who
as like
cares?
realistic and sort of fair. I'm trying to find the balance as we go along, so it's good to get the feedback.
Dying is part of the game. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
When we went to go to the mosque, we got our asses kicked, and we're like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?" And then you started liking it.
Sure.
Good.
Sure, but I don't just want to fucking randomly keel over and die in 2 seconds because I didn't have the radio switched on.
Well, you wouldn't do that. You'd start feeling like, oh, something. Because do you remember it from Stalker when
yeah.
the storm started? Like, it starts to rumble, and you get a feeling like something's going to happen, and you have to get inside. It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll make it a server-wide warning.
Give it a welly. Oh wait, can I... Ah, okay.
I'm gonna have to get a thesaurus now.
Hmm?
We say welly too much.
Yeah,
We say welly too much?
I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
exactly what it means.
It's like
It means welly.
with because in CS:GO I would always compliment my team by saying that was sensational, and then I actually brought up a thesaurus on my other monitor, and then every time they did something nice, I'd use a different word.
But yeah, welly means like effort.
Isn't the welly like a rain?
Yes,
the
the
boots.
Wellington boots.
Yeah, Wellington boost.
Are they cool?
You're
Alright, you could
reusing
say-
words.
That was a nice attempt, a nice try, a nice endeavor, a nice crack, a nice go, a nice
Nice
go,
crack.
shot, stab, bash, whack, essay, strive, seek, do one's best, labor, and work.
That's all encompassing. Yeah, like welly is an umbrella term.
That was a nice umbrella there, Dinkle.
That was a nice pun, wasn't it? That
Thank
tied
you,
it together.
Grove Spaz. Thank you very much, Grove Spaz.
I'm
I
so
need to-
upset that I messed up the config on the Stalker mutants. I would have loved that to have been your initiation Womble.
really?
It would have been nothing but terror for you this evening. It would have been a
Well,
horror game.
We seen that we had them. When you say mutants, you mean they turn up in the fog?
No, ours is a bit different. Yours was quite unique in that sense. We'd have like, do you remember the Bloodsuckers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
No,
on the
that
mouse, weren't
folk
they?
event that we had was completely custom made.
yeah. You got that. That was
was
your own
commissioned.
private thing. But we'll have like the very Stalker-esque sort of things bumbling around for you to stumble
Okay.
upon.
Right. I need to bog off in a minute and go to bed, I'm afraid. For
Well, it's
late
quite
is the
late for
hour,
you.
Yeah. It's not late for you?
No, I was saying it's like it's already late for you because it's you usually turn off by like 10, don't you? All the
Yeah.
Armour games you've been going quite
I was
early
meant to
this
do-
week.
I got into it. I was meant to be doing some voice recording.
Oh yeah, how is that coming along?
Yeah, I think it's going okay. I must admit, I'm in the panic mode now.
The panic mode.
Yeah.
If it's good enough, or did you
Yeah.
need to finish it quickly?
Yeah, if it's good enough.
Ah, yeah.
It's every project that happens.
Well, you throw it to the QA, see if some people like it that you pre-select, and then usually you get some decent feedback, I reckon.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, I get
You
it.
never know. You never know.
Performance anxiety.
Yeah.
Because it is several million people that watch it. I mean, I don't want to get you up your nerves, but yeah.
So fingers crossed. But basically, I played The Forest, and it's so weird. So weird.
They've got a sequel coming out this
I
year.
know, and I'm so fascinated. I want to see if it's also weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same writers, maybe.
Like, this is a game where applying human molars using tree sap, sticky... What's that explosion sound? I heard a large explosion. Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah, I just did too.
You may want to
looking
be
at it.
careful.
What does it mean?
Um,
It was one of those mustard bombs.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, one of those.
So if you don't have a gas mask on you, you want to avoid it.
Alright.
But those are vanilla now, aren't they?
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Cool.
We've made them a little bit more sporadic, because they usually just aim them for like the military areas, but we've had it so that they can land almost anywhere.
But sorry, yeah. So The Forest is a game where taking a carbon steel axe or whatever it is, so a modern axe, you can increase its damage by using tree sap to stick human molars. Not even on the blade, just anywhere. On like the fucking handle, on the top.
To be fair, if you hit someone with an axe with molars, you're likely giving like some kind of infection.
Yeah, no, it also
So
gives
it
the
is,
weapons
yeah,
a lot more bite.
damage over time weapon all of a
Clearly,
sudden.
yes.
Yeah.
Logical, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like full of weird moments of logic like that. Or where you crash land in the tail section of a plane that's made out of aluminium and steel, but you start making armor out of bones around you instead of aluminium and steel.
Yeah.
And it's directly contrasted against Subnautica because the first thing you do in Subnautica is start salvaging the metal that's around you.
Yeah.
From
because
the fucking...
that's the most logical thing to do.
Yeah.
You don't start strapping peepers to your arm. Yes, this fish will protect me from the other fish.
I'm gonna go some
like the
molars
Gary
to my
fish.
knuckles,
Yeah.
and beat someone to death with it.
Hang on, I'm just gonna check something.
Right, Hector and I are doing okay.
Do you need to re-inflate it once in a while, or is it?
I don't know.
How are you, okay. Question: How are you keeping the Hector up?
Does Hector have one of those little like flaps that I can blow into? Where is it positioned? If I lift up the tail, will I find
yeah.
Hector's reinflation flap?
Yeah, or a little hole where
Yeah.
the pee-pee sits. Yeah.
I'll have to figure that out later.
Womble, in Subnautica, did you ever run into the fish called the mesmer?
I missed it!
You missed it.
I
oh.
missed it. I went through all of the sunken, fossilized area and never got out of my submarine. Fuck, I missed it.
Because that thing terrified me.
Yeah.
Holy shit, when it comes out.
Gutted. And also recently I played a game called Firewatch. There was a pet tortoise in it and I missed it.
You missed the pet
I
tortoise.
missed
Oh,
the
no.
pet tortoise.
I haven't seen the ending of that yet. I missed those streams, the last two. So,
Yeah.
a big plot twist, or is it just a wholesome?
I will say, I will shut the fuck up. So I think you should play it and enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to read up to understand. I'm like, oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Mag, I need to just make a quick fire. I'm starving.
Okay. You need food? I got food.
If you
Actually,
don't mind,
you want a comfort teddy bear? I got a teddy bear if you want.
that's okay.
Here,
I'll just make
here.
a fire.
It's
No,
George.
it's
I named
okay.
him George. Here, George. Here.
Ow! You don't punch me with George.
That's George giving you a kiss.
He's too rough. I don't like George.
Right.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I just found out that George has 600 silver nuggets in him.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's stuffed with silver, man. What the fuck?
Stuff with silver. I thought you were going to say drugs.
No. Oh, I'm gonna put the weed in George.
Poor George.
Right. If you'll forgive me, folks, I'm going to bog off and go to bed.
Okay,
Alright,
have a
then.
good
Have a
night.
good night.
Thank you for your company
Okay.
and see you soon.
Bye.
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 Right, thank you for watching, folks. So that was a bit of DayZ, the DayZ standalone. The server is called DinkleZ, or DinkleZ. It's the role-playing server that Dinklebean from Holdfast has set up. I'm sure he would appreciate your company if he wanted to join in. I'm pretty sure there's a Discord. Couldn't tell you what it is, though. But, yeah, the more the merrier, I assume. There's probably a form that you fill in. Right, hang on a second. What's she doing? Need to wake her up, give her a cuddle, and then go to bed. We have a new ritual that I'm doing over the last, say, half a year or so. Whenever we get to the side of the bed, she sits there patiently and I pick her up and lift her into the sheets. The reason for that is practical. I don't want her jumping all the way up and potentially hurting her back as she gets older. So I'm now going to make a habit of physically lifting Lulu into bed and then cuddling her and then going to sleep. So that's what we've been doing for the last 6 months. Right. So, thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon. I'm going to go and sleep with the dog. And, yeah, hang on a minute. Let me just exit out of the game. I've got to wait 15 seconds. Okay. But yeah, working on this video essay, I hope that it will be good. I'm working on the first 30 minutes, quality assuring it now. So I need to do another overnight test render, watch it in the morning, spot the errors, fix the errors, and hopefully get it to you as soon as possible. So, yeah. Right. Who's streaming? Let me have a look. So, Digby is doing Grand Theft Auto 5, Smeagol is doing Rust, Harry is doing Valorant, and Dinklebean is on DayZ. Cool, in which case, let me hand you over to Dinklebean, and I'm sure he can walk you through whatever steps may be to play on the RP server. So, this is Dinklebean. Thank you again. Have a lovely evening.